Well, thank you very much, and you're welcome to Pitch Level here. Well, Cyril Farrell's with me, and we had Storm Amy yesterday. I think there's a few remnants here as we talk from the pitch. Nice breeze, but the pitch looks in great nick, in fairness.
You'd have to say to the ground staff here, Sean, it's immaculate. We're just out now, and after the wind and rain we got during the week, especially last night again, like, it was torrential rain everywhere and high winds, and look at it's in great form. Now, the only thing is there is a strong breeze blowing, I'd say, from the town end, we call it, to the scoreboard end, and it's going to be a dilemma. If you win the toss, what do you do? Like, if you take the breeze and not enough up, you're in trouble. If you play against the breeze and too much down, you're in trouble. Like, it's kind of spoils the game really. Like, and it's like you'll be looking forward to this weekend because the 8 teams that are left have come to the top. Like, and the winner takes all again, and it's a great competition.
We're looking at Craughwell probably got the result of the championship with that last round victory over Loughrea to give them the month off and put them into the quarter-final. Sarsfields came a totally different route, that extra time preliminary quarter-final win over Castlegar, and talk I think today that Paddy McCorry may be with them.
Yeah, he's a good player, Paddy McCorry. Like, you know, he's good on for the cadets. Great, like, looking forward to his future really. That's probably interesting in the army. But like, Craughwell have been kind of, I suppose, to be fair, Sean, the team of the championship so far. Usually like to start off and they get beaten early on under pressure. This year they start off winning, they've kept on winning the whole time, and like, okay, you'd know the Tom Monaghan's, you know, you'd know the kind of the regular lads, Jamie Ryan, these are, but the leans are coming through. Like,
there's a host of these young lads that are playing their first quarter final today.
They're good hurlers, but like now you're coming up against the guys that kind of know how to win. Like, Sarsfields have been kind of injury ridden all year really, but they're getting away with it, and like, again, they'll go into today's slight favourites game because they kind of always able to reek out a win, even against Cappy. Their second last game, like, they were missing a lot of top players, and yet they got that win. They just seem to be able to do that. But today it's going to be tough. Like, you know, they know one another very, very well. Like, Craughwell are kind of on the road. It just shows what can happen. Whereas Sarsfields would expect to be here in this position, and they'll go in as favourites.
Well, there you have it then. We look forward to bringing you the first of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals live here from Kenny Park and Athenry in association with Galway GATV, Stream Sport and Galway BFM. Come back to us quite soon for the start of the game. And you're very welcome here to Kenny Park and Athenry, where both teams are out on the pitch here ahead of the first of the Forvis Mazars Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals in Kenny Park and Athenry. Cyril Farrell on co-commentary, and the first thing, Cyril, is we had Storm Amy yesterday. A small remnant of Amy still around with a good breeze here in Kenny Park and Athenry, but in fairness the pitch looks in great nick and the sun is shining.
Yeah, sun is shining strong, and there is a strong breeze going from the town into the scoreboard end, and I suppose whoever gets it will be under pressure to get a good few up at half time. They'll need to be, but it's strong. But you'd have to say the pitch, Sean, is in immaculate condition. Whatever drainage they've done in the last year has really worked. There isn't a drop of water on it really, and I suppose the breeze is drying it out. But this is the first of the real knockout games. We're in the last 8, so one of these is going to go through into the last 4. It's been a great year so far for Craughwell. Usually they get beaten the first round, they're kind of under pressure straight away. They're the kind of, I suppose you'd have to say, they're the team of the championship themselves, and all more as regards kind of 2 new teams nearly. Like Sarsfields have been around the block the whole time, turned up more out today. Like, they're all kind of been around, but these guys are kind of new and playing very well. It'll be interesting to see how the Leans go today. Have a great campaign so far. You always know that Tom Monaghan, you know, you kind of know what you're going to get out of him. Alan Cannon is going very well centre back, Mark Corrin full back, Jamie Ryan is still playing well, and Young Gilligan, they're playing well. Sarsfields have been injured all year, more or less, with players. Alex Cunningham missing one day, Joseph Cooney another day, you know, like Hugh McCarthy not getting off another day, like, but they've still been getting the rewards. Like, and we're looking at Joseph there now. I don't know, he's not down to start, you wouldn't know whether he would or not, like, but they're very hard to beat, and they're able to eke out these wins even against the odds.
Let's start then with the Craughwell team that line up. They're playing in their largely yellow jerseys this afternoon, and the Craughwell team, I suppose, buoyed up by that big victory over Loughrea in the final round. Stephen O'Halloran, the goalkeeper, was actually a penalty scorer in that game. The defence has been rock solid throughout the year. Mark Horan wears 3, whether he plays there or not. Alan Callan wears 6, and there's also a lot of youth in the team with Lucas Kane in that defence. In midfield, of course, Tom Monaghan wearing the midfielder's jersey, but is operating the half-forward line to a good extent. He's been a big scorer for them, and the forward line has been supplemented with Tiernan Neen in the middle of the field, scoring happily as well throughout this championship. And inside then, Kieran Neen in particular has been very impressive in the championship, with Aidan Prendergast and young Nigel Kelly as well completing that forward line. Sarsfields then, of course, will play in their now traditional white jerseys. The Sarsfields team that lines out this afternoon. 3 changes from the 1 to 15 on the club, but there could even be more in terms of positional. The Kieran Dolan is in goal for them. Defence that's anchored, I suppose you could say, by the very experienced Kevin Hines. Darren Morrissey, thankfully, has overcome injury as well to start this afternoon, while John Cooney and Dara Donoghue in that half-back line have been in great form throughout the championship. Ian Fox in the middle of the field, one of the best club midfielders on the local scene here in Galway. And the big news coming out of Sarsfields this afternoon is that Paddy McCorry will wear the number 12 jersey. He's a young man in the Army Cadets, wasn't released for the last 2 games, but he is involved today. And Alex Kinnear also starts with Kevin Cooney in that forward line, so certainly Sarsfields will be buoyed up by getting back to near full strength. The referee this afternoon in the middle of the field right now as we look out is Brian Keown on the left hand side. One of his linesmen is Conor Quinlan right there beside him. And I suppose, sir, for both teams even though we are, what is it? There's 3 rounds of group games. There's a preliminary round of quarter-finals play. That's 8 weeks of hurling. But there's a kind of a feeling it really starts here, isn't it?
Yeah, well, really, you're down to the top 8, and they're the top 8. There's 1 or 2 teams very unlucky not to be there. But that's the way it goes. Like, as you know, Sean, there's very little difference between qualifying, say, for a preliminary quarter-final anyway, and a relegation final. There's nothing in it. Like, and these 2 teams are here in merit. They know one another very well. Bit of history going back to a few years ago when Sarsfields eventually got over Craughwell in that county final inside in Pearse Stadium. Craughwell are they're the new team really on the block, like, and especially the Leans up front, like, they're new, as well as Adrian Prendergast going well, the evergreen Jamie Ryan still going strong, Gilligan is going well, like, and we know what you're going to get out of Tom Monaghan. But the backs have been very steady. Mark Corn playing very kind of solid. Gerard Holland has great pace, and centre back Cannon is very impressive as well. This is going to be a big test for them, so we'll see now where they're lining up. I think the way it's going, I think it's Sarsfields against the breeze, I would say, and Craughwell have it.
Yeah, it looks like Craughwell will have the breeze in this game, and that is a big factor. How you use that breeze, can you build a lead, or then on the other side of that, can you use the breeze in the second half if you're chasing a game? And as I think, sir, as you said right before we went on air, it depends on the result. If you win the game, no matter what you did, it was right.
You did
if
right
you lose
thing.
it was wrong.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
So both teams are lined up then. We're ready for the throw-in of the first of the Forvis Mazars Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals. Brian Keown has the ball in his hand. It's 2:15 and the first Saturday of October 2015. Ball is in, we're underway. Craughwell will have breeze advantage in the opening half, and Paddy McCorrick gets his hand on a ball in the Galway Senior Championship for the first time in 3 games. Gets the pass back then to Alex Kinnear. Great to see him starting as well. He goes low into Darren Murphy. 7 points against Castlegar the last day out, of course. He's been put under pressure there by Patrick Monaghan. Ball very close to the sideline over there on that far side of the field. Eventually, well picked up by Patrick Monaghan, who drives a long ball with the breeze behind him, goes into a lovely space. Out in front of his man there is the man wearing the 14 jersey. That's Adrian Prendergast. Ball ends up on the deck. Sarsfields get the numbers to it quickly. Already, though, one of the Craughwell players has worked his way into a bit of space. If there could be a quick ball move to him, but it's Sarsfields to Alex Kinnear that has the ball. He goes back to Kieran Dolan, his goalkeeper. And Kieran Dolan then against the breeze. It'll be interesting to see what he does there. Goes short. Sarsfields will try and work the ball out up the field. Just 1 minute gone in the contest as Ian Fox launches another ball in front of his forward line. Fergus Steely is out in front of this one. Tries to go down over it. Beaten to it though. Ball is still alive. Darren Murphy goes down with that distinctive style of his.
Yeah, tricky customer, Sean.
Yeah, he's going to take on the shot into the breeze from Darren Murphy, but goes across the face of the goal and wide. Wasn't held up that much, you'd say, sir.
No. I was even watching Kevin Cooney practicing freeze there against in the first half beforehand, and it wasn't really affecting. But there is a strong breeze. It'll be interesting to see where this puck out goes now from Stephen O'Halloran.
Yeah, Stephen O'Halloran, the joint captain of the team. He goes route 1. Down on top of Adrian Prendergast, comes down under, takes it to the ground. But as we've often said, who's onto the break ball? Paddy McCorry goes in. There's a chop across him there, and that's going to be a free out for Sarsfields. And Sarsfields a minute and a half in, and will be happy enough with the way they've started.
Yeah,
keeping the game tight.
Just kind of settling down and more in it could get a score. But like, you know, they're very settled. Like in a sense, John Cooney is making centre back his own. You still have Darren Morris in there. Yeah, you know, they have the hurlers like McGurk is playing well. Heinze, very experienced.
Yeah, the free taken by John Cooney goes across the field, breaks then to Tiernan Lean. He thought about going long and then just controlled it on the stick to make sure he put it in right, looking for and trying to find Adrian Prendergast, who does well. Slipped by Kevin Hines. Adrian Prendergast is on the ball. He's a runner inside if he lays it off. He's still on the ball though, has the shot in towards the goal, and he finishes it to the back of the net. As was Kieran Lean, in actual fact, was the player. My apologies, it was Kieran Lean that made the run through the defence, and it was like as if it opened up for him. Cyril got away from Kevin Hines first. That's a tremendous start for Craughwell.
Great goal. I thought he had kind of overcarried it. He should have given the pass to Ince. He had two forwards on the left and right, but he didn't. Struck it himself. Like, he's carrying his form all year, Sean. That's a great score, great start for Craughwell, because like Sarsfields had started and were quite comfortable.
Yeah, my apologies to Adrian Prendergast there. It was Kieran Lean that was going. I was just watching. There was a ball to be laid off early on. He didn't do it. Then he stayed going, took a straight line through and finished the ball very well in off the post. So there was no hope of Kieran Dolan getting a touch on that for Sarsfields. His first puck out into the breeze. It's held up. Reaches about his own 65-metre line. Ryan Howley's going back on it there, trying to pick it up is Conor Gilligan, and then it's picked up by Conor Gilligan under pressure from Alex Kinnear. Gilligan from the 13-metre line has a shot that goes wide on the near post there and goes into the records as the first wide for Craughwell.
Yeah, it was being hooked. Like, he'd want to get that back around, back outside rather than inside, but he let it inside and carried over.
Kieran Dolan goes short then with the puck out to Kevin Hines. Sarsfields will be the last team that will panic after conceding the first score and goal of the game, as that ball very close to the sideline is deemed to have gone out over the line. Jerry Hurley, the linesman, has the flag up. Brian Keown was slow to spot it, and the line ball.
Yes, noticeable that Alex Conner is out around midfield as well,
crowding it. But that really is a dream start. Brian Keown, I think, is going after. Is he going after a Craughwell?
There's someone down the side in the line.
I think it's a young little, might be a water boy or whatever, but Brian Keown is laying down the law early on.
This is going out to Sarsfields.
So the line ball to be taken by Ian Fox. Ian Fox just outside his own 45-metre line. 4 minutes in, Sarsfields won't want to concede too much more now than that first goal. Tiernan Lean intercepts the line ball. John Cooney goes in across him. Ball breaks on Tom Monaghan, nearly tried to bring it through with him. Eventually, Craughwell through Tiernan Lean recycled the ball out at the same set. Tom Monaghan. Tom Monaghan shoots. This one goes across the face of the goal on the far side. The last point effort went wide on the near side. This one went across the face of the goal. Yeah,
with the breeze there, Sean, that to go in from right to left. And you'd imagine he did the right and was going to carry too much to the right.
Tom Monaghan seems to be operating in the wing forward position. Measured and well measured puck out by Kieran Dolan into the breeze. Still found the welcoming hand of Ian Fox on his own 65-metre line, very close to the sideline. Gets the pass inside, but it went over the path that was taken by Kevin Cooney in that instance. And back to do all the tiding is Lucas Kane for Craughwell. A young man, but a big, strong man. Gets the pass off to Tom Monaghan. Tom Monaghan puts a lovely ball in front of Nigel Kelly. Nigel Kelly been held up initially by Pierce McGurk, blocked down. Nigel Kelly goes again, gets the pass off then to the more experienced man, that is Jamie Ryan, the giant captain of the team. I think we're playing an advantage here because Jamie Ryan was deemed to have been pulled back free into Craughwell. It's 5.5 minutes gone in, a chance for Craughwell to increase their lead to 4.
Yeah, they should put it up to 4 points. They'll be happy enough. What's gone 5 or 6 minutes, like, but Sarsfields, there is a really strong breeze. That goal is given to Philip, and this should be a tap over points. But they are dangerous looking inside. Like, you know, they seem to have legs. Prendergast, you know. They just have that kind of legs. Kelly, Tom and Gilligan, they're nippy.
It's a great start for Kieran Lean. He came in with 25 points under his belt in the first 3 rounds of the championship. He's now got the first goal of this quarter final, and now he's a chance to pop over free. He's outside the semicircle area, striking into the scoreboard end here in Kenny Park and Athenry. The breeze behind him. Kieran Lean makes absolutely no mistake, puts it over the bar. Good start for him. Good start for Craughwell, sir. The lead by 1-1 to no score. 6 minutes in.
They'll be happy.
Yeah. So Kieran Dolan, keeper, is going to be well worked in this first half in terms of getting those puck outs away. Goes over to the far side of the field. Paddy McCorry did awfully well to win that ball.
Did well there under terrible pressure and still caught it.
Did. Gets the ball that's recycled then by Sarsfields up to John Cooney. John Cooney gets it inside. Sarsfields will just want to kind of settle themselves into the game. Maybe would have scored. Jim McCorry had got the ball, but then he was dispossessed. Out comes Mark Horan. Mark Horan gets the pass back to Tom Monaghan, and Tom Monaghan who's been a huge factor for this Craughwell team in this championship run. Turns, but he's blocked down well. Good work rate and good work by Fergus Dealey. Gets the pass back to Alex Kinnear, who's sitting in that kind of spare midfield role. Goes into Darren Murphy, who was fouled. And Darren Murphy was fouled there, and the first right chance for Sarsfields to get their name on the board.
Yeah, Kevin Cooney will take this. He needs to tap it over like he's out the side, but it's well within his range. But lovely ball there. Kinnear just didn't hit into the square. He pinned it out to the corner there to Murphy, who's a handful for anyone. He's tricky and he's fast. He gets a free in. This should bring Sarsfields right back in the game. And
really, 7 minutes in, the trail by 1-1 to no score. This half is all about staying alive for Sarsfields now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is now. Like, and that goal is a big fill-up, but Craughwell will need more. But they do look dangerous when the ball goes up there.
So Kevin Cooney then, he's hit 2 goals and 40 points in the championship so far for the men of Sarsfields. Standing over the free, makes absolutely no mistake. So the first score for Sarsfields.
They needed that, like just to kind of keep in the game. Craughwell 3 points up.
Yeah, 1-1 to 1 point, puck out from Stephen O'Halloran, breaks in the half-hour line. John Cooney goes up one-handed, brings it down. Jamie Ryan, though, his direct opponent is the man that wins the ball on the ground. Jamie Ryan, he's fouled. We were playing the advantage. Jamie Ryan's going to have a shot to nothing in the sense that he knows he can just pop it over the bar because we're going back for a free anyway. And Jamie Ryan did just that. He's always been a key figure for the men of Craughwell. Good play by Jamie Ryan, getting his first score of the quarter-final.
He's a great warrior. Like, he stuck into everything, took a great. He was on an advantage in the sense that it was a free in, but he still got the point. Well taken.
The score just 1-1 coming into today's game.
Yeah, but he does a lot of work.
He does.
Gets a lot of.
John Cooney then 1-2 to
you can see the way Sarsfields are playing, kind of crossfield ball.
Yeah, Jeremy McCarry out in front of his man. Big man is Jeremy McCarry taking on the shot from the 45 metre line, but it goes to the wrong side of the post and wide. I think it's the second wide of the day for Sarsfields. Stephen O'Halloran then, will he be tempted to go a little bit shorter with this one?
Don't think he will.
No. You can see the flags indicating a stiff breeze behind the Craughwell men in this second half, or in this first half I should say. Kieran Lean dispossessed. Leon Kinnear goes back to John Cooney, tries to measure a ball up to the brother. Does lovely take by Kevin Cooney in the centre forward channel, and again he gets the free.
Yeah, that was a puck out now that Craughwell kind of were on and they broke down. Like, and John Cooney pinned it to the brother. Like, Sarsfields will hang in. They're good at it really. Like, you'd have to say that.
5 points to 1 then. 1-2 Craughwell. 1 point for Sarsfields. In the last 12 years, the men of Craughwell have been in 2 quarter-final appearances, while in the last 11 years, Sarsfields are in their 6th quarter-final today in that period, as Kevin Cooney's free goes to the wrong side of the post and wide.
Yeah. No, it was a long way out. It was scoreable. Like.
So Stephen O'Halloran, where will he go with this puck out again? Everything seems to be measured.
Yeah, you can see that the Sarsfields wing forwards are coming back deep, trying to cut off the puck out or help under the breaking ball. Yeah,
mid-range puck out. I think there was aimed there towards Darren McCartan. He was very involved in that type of link play against Loughrea 1 month ago now, of course. And how will that month affect the men of Craughwell? So far, it's not proven to be any hindrance because they lead by 1-2 to 1 point. Again, this possession, number of players vying for it, becomes a ruck. Well, won back though by Alex Kinnear. Gets the hand pass inside then to Fergus Dealey. He's in the left corner forward position. Tries to come inside his man. Does just that. Dealey plays a nice ball across the face of the goal. Mark Horton does enough to break it away. Jeremy McCarry was interested in taking it if it came his way, but Mark Horton got enough on it. Craughwell drive it upfield, but only as far as John Cooney. John gets the pass inside then to Leon Kinnear. Leon Kinnear goes up the stand side of the field. Off to Alex. Alex striking a long high ball. Darren Murphy is going to go in under with the cornerback there who does awfully well. That's Patrick Monaghan. Initially then nearly overran it, but goes down on it the second time. Will he go back to his goalkeeper? No, he decides just get it out here. Gets it out to the middle of the field. Ball breaks nicely into the on-running path of Conor Gilligan. Conor Gilligan getting away from Leon Kinnear. Conor Gilligan striking in towards the goal. Will it hold up? It won't. I thought it nearly was going to turn into a pass for Adrian Prendergast, but in the end it goes wide. Yeah,
they have a little bit of pace, Craughwell have, and they're using it, but they'll need it all because you'll find as it goes on that Sarsfields usually to come into a game.
10.5 minutes gone then. Craughwell 1-2, Sarsfields 1 point. Craughwell with a breeze advantage. Pierce McGurk takes that sharp puck out, and eventually Sarsfields get it into Kevin Cooney, who's gone out to the centre forward channel, and he gets away from Alan Callan with consummate ease. Lovely play by Kevin Cooney, thought laying off the pass. He's gone a long way, has the shot, goes through the goalkeeper into the back of the net, and Kevin Cooney finishes the ball. He was in 2 minds when he reached the 20 metre line, thought about laying it off, but then took on the shot, and it actually went through the legs of Stephen O'Halloran into the back of the net. That's a tonic score.
It's a Cooney special because he took on all the backs, cut straight through them, and he's mimed up. He was going for the whole time. It's a free for Craughwell.
That's a big score though for Sarsfields. 11 minutes in.
It's a big score here, and they're complaining it's probably going to be brought into the 21 straight in front of the goals.
Yeah, puck out went long from Stephen. The goalkeeper was unfortunate because it counted. Kevin Cooney, I think the keeper thought he was going to lay it off, but he decided to stay going. Went directly down his throat almost, but the keeper was beaten to the long fast puck out then after the concession of the goal, 1-2 to 1-1.
Yeah, when he got the ball up, Sean, he took on Alan Canlan, their centre back. He kind of jinked him, went straight through and then went down the middle. Didn't you think he was going to hand pass it, but kind of hesitated, you'd imagine, and then kept going, struck it left-handed into the net. Great score. Now,
Kieran is taking the 20-metre free that has been moved in by Brian Keoghan to the centre of the goal. Would he go low? No, he puts it over the bar. It's the sensible thing to do. Yeah,
he might be tempted, but he. Yeah.
So that's 1 goal and 2 points for Kieran Lean. 1 goal and 1 point for Kevin Cooney at either end. So it's 1-3 for Craughwell. Sarsfields 1-1. At least Craughwell, they've answered the goal with a point of their own, sir.
Yeah, I thought for a second he might have been tempted to go for it, but didn't. Like, to be fair, he took his score.
Puck out to the wing forward position. Lovely catch by Alex Kinnear. He started very well for Sarsfields. Alex Kinnear gets the ball inside, just slightly over hit for the full forward line. Out comes Stephen O'Halloran, the goalkeeper. Gets the pass off then to Patrick Monaghan, and Patrick Monaghan comes out the field. Has Thomas at his shoulder, and Thomas then goes out to Ryan Howley, but went past Ryan Howley, tidied up though by Jamie Ryan that had come in from that deep line 11 role. Plays it up into the left corner forward position where the foot race is won there by Pierce McGurk. Goes back to Kieran Dolan, and Kieran Dolan goes out to Ian Fox, and well worked by Sarsfields out to the lines. They trail now by 1-3 to 1-1 as Adam O'Donoghue from the right half back position goes across to the left half forward position. Lovely take by Darren Murphy. He's out in front of his man Jared O'Halloran there, and Darren Murphy takes on Jared O'Halloran. Did O'Halloran foul him? No, so the referee. Darren Murphy pops up to his feet instantly, has a shot on sight, but that goes to the wrong side of the post and wide.
Yeah, he was unlucky there because he was kind of half rugby type, but he got away with it. Like, he's fast. You could see what Alex Kinnear is picking up the loose ball. He's feeding Murphy all the time in that left corner forward.
So it's still 1-3 to 1-1 as the puck out goes to the far side of the field. Kieran Lean does well again to come in along the end line. Kieran Lean makes good progress in towards the goal and has the shot that goes across the face of the goal. I think there was a touch on it for the 65.
Yeah, Kieran Dolan got to it. They went for a goal again. Good shot, good save, 65. It should be a score.
He's direct, isn't he, Kieran Lean?
Yeah, he went for it there again, really. It could be another one. That's why I was thinking even that last 21. I know they were all in the goals, but the way he's playing, he's hitting very hard.
He was, and you kind of had a look that he was thinking of it.
Looked at from here. Would you believe the sun is going right in on top? It was nearly blinding us. We better not complain.
Well, no, we better not say anything. Maybe we get a 10, maybe. We'll be the only two lads that get a 10 after Storm Amy, but anyway. Lovely position here in Kenny Park in Athenry for the commentary position over here on the terrace side of the field for people that know Kenny Park. 40 minutes into the opening half. So Kieran Lean with the 65 after that goal attempt was deflected out, and Kieran Lean puts it high and puts it over the bar. 1 goal and 3 points he's got out of the Craughwell 1-4 so far, sir. They lead 1-4 to 1-1.
Yeah, he's a nice hurler, you have to say that. Like, he's kind of one of the new guys on the block this year so far. What have you seen?
Kieran Dolan goes kind of to the middle of the field. Again, Alex Kinnear is the target. He does well to kick it forward. Lucas Kane tries to go down on it there for the men of Craughwell, but it breaks to Paddy McCorry. Paddy McCorry dispossessed initially by Alan Callum, but McCorry goes again. McCorry ends up on the ground. No frees to the referee. Ryan Howley is calling the orders there as Lucas Kane gets the ball into his hand, and out come Craughwell from the back then to Jamie Ryan. Very deep, as we say, in the number 11 position, striking from out the country off his left hand side. That's a super score by Jamie Ryan. From the minute he struck it, he knew where it was going. Lovely score, his second from playing the contest. Craughwell stretch out again, 1-5 to 1-1 ahead.
Good 75, 80 yards out there, like Sarsfields would feel that they could have got a free just before that. It's a great score by Jamie, but there is a strong breeze.
1-5 to 1-1. 15 minutes gone, so 1 quarter of Sarsfields playing into the breeze and 1 quarter of Craughwell playing with the breeze. Jamie Ryan gets onto a break ball again from the middle of the field, and he just strikes it and puts it straight over the bar, and that's what this breeze is. It's a licence for the shooters from 65 metre line, halfway line, to have a shot. That's 3 now from Jamie Ryan, 1-6 to 1-1.
He's playing centre forward, even though the minding on his back. But you see, John Cooney isn't kind of following out. He's more or less staying back.
I think he's going to have to make up his mind on what he's going to do there.
You'd imagine to drop someone back. Because, like, to be fair to John Cooney, he just wants to hold the middle. Here we go with Kevin again. Yeah,
Kevin Cooney takes a good pass from Adam Donoghue. Is he being fouled to the referee? Yeah. Alan Callan was the man that stopped him, and I think Alan Callan kind of said after the first instance where he went through the defence to score the goal, you ain't going in again, Kevin.
Yeah, but he was going the same way again, nearly the same move again. Like, and it was definitely a free.
Right, just to explain that Joseph Cooney was sitting back as the sitting six, or John Cooney, I should say.
And he's sitting at centre back, and he's back against the Storm, so he's sitting back. Now, Jamie Ryan, even though he's, say, number 11, he's coming out kind of third man. He's hitting the ball from outside midfield, he's coming deep. Now, usually what will happen is a wing forward or someone will come back kind of mark him, or else John Cooney moves up. But, like, it's hard to move up with him playing against the Storm, you know, so he's trying to mind the house. He's trying to do two things.
Two things, yeah. I think it's the structure of the team that needs to deal with it for him, as Kevin Cooney puts the ball over the bar from that resultant free. So it's 1-2 now for Sarsfields, 1-6 for Craughwell, nearly 17 minutes gone.
Yeah, he's after this lad on the line is bothering the referee, whatever's happening.
Brian Keown for the second time has gone after this young lad.
Yeah,
did he give him a red?
Yeah.
Oh, God. That young lad.
Don't know what he's
I
doing.
think he's a Craughwell, was he in as a water carrier or whatever?
Yeah, he's going to put him out, I'd say, altogether.
Yeah, I don't know. The Craughwell management are arguing the toss over the role that he was doing.
He did warn him earlier on, whatever.
He did, he seemed to be giving him a straight red card, and so he's asking I think he was only carrying water, in fairness.
I don't think,
Anyway, 1-6 for Craughwell, 1-2 for Sarsfields. We have played 17 minutes of the opening half, and there's a young member of the Craughwell management team gets a straight red card for seemed to be carrying water or whatever. As the short puck out, a 1-2 between Stephen O'Halloran and the cornerback Gerard O'Halloran. Long ball goes up then to the half forward line, but the ball goes out over the line. Conor Quinn is the linesman on that side of the field. And that will be a line ball to Sarsfields. Sarsfields, you can see, sir, 18 minutes in, they trail by 4. They're trying to slow it down a little bit, aren't they?
Just trying to play, within them. They're trying to close the shop, really.
Line ball taken, goes up the stand side of the field. Dara Donoghue sees it goes past him. Tiernan Need for Craughwell plays a lovely ball inside, and suddenly in oceans of space is Conor Gilligan, who should be able to tap the ball over the bar, and he does just that. Lovely vision from Tiernan Need, and often you see that, sir, crowd a bit of play on one side of the field, suddenly ball moved across to a guy in oceans of space, 1-7, 1-2.
Yeah, great space being made by the Craughwell forwards, but now they have that breeze. You have to kind of keep emphasising that, because it is a strong breeze. John
Cooney. I'm getting my Cooney's tied up there, but John Cooney got that ball and then he was hooked, and this now is turning from what could have been a ball gone down the field at the other end to Darragh McCartan from the turnover, putting it high and putting it over the bar, and that's what the statsmen in Craughwell will love. The turnover leads to a score, 1-8 to 1-2. Good score.
Yeah, they pushed 6 points clear all of a sudden, which is a lot. Well caught by Conair.
Yeah, it means that all of the half forward line now for Craughwell have scored, as Alex Kinnear knocks that ball back to Paddy McCorry. 1-8 to 1-2. Bit of daylight open by Craughwell now, 19 minutes into the opening half. Ball though won over in that half back line again by Darragh McCartan, the man that got the last point, and he ends up on the ground. Brian Keown is going over. I don't know, will he take any action in this instance, Darragh McCartan? He's a deep lying player coming from the half forward.
He kind of slipped under the tackle, like as the tackle goes in from the side, he kind of slipped down as was happening.
The referee is happy just to award the free. Craughwell will be more than happy with the last 6 or 7 minutes now, sir.
There was a stretch, like there was only 1 or 2 in it for a while. Now they stretched 6 up, so they will be very happy.
Tom Monaghan taking the free from his own half back line area, goes across the field, wants to get it into the possession of Adrian Pendergast, who has been forced out the field all the time. The ball goes out over the line. We wait the decision of Jerry Hurley, the linesman on this side of the field. I think he's saying that it's a Sarsfields line ball. 1-8 to 1-2. 20 minutes exactly gone here in Kenny Park and Athenry. Craughwell ahead with the breeze advantage behind them then, as this line ball is about to be taken by Darren Morrissey. Good to see him hurling for Sarsfields. He had an ankle injury the last few rounds. Kevin Cooney, he's been contesting that ball there with 3 Craughwell men. The man that went in behind and got the break was Tom Monaghan. Lovely ball inside. There's a 2-1 if he could break it. Nigel Kelly and Frederick inside. Kieran Dolan comes out. He loses the ball to Nigel Kelly. Has to be a goal. McGurk did awful well to flick the ball away from him, and it's a free out in the end. Oh, it was a Craughwell goal chance, sir.
Yeah, that's a great goal chance and a great save by Sarsfields. It was called a scramble defence. They all got back to it. Dolan went down it. They bobbled around the place, and to be fair, Darren
Morrissey, I think, was the player that got back.
Yeah, and Conair kind of got a boot in there or something, so it's a big save because it would have been a goal.
Yeah, they did awfully well in that defensive line.
That's a great
catch. A great catch then by Adam Donoghue at the other side of the field. 1-8 to 1-2. That was certainly a second goal chance for Craughwell.
That's a great catch.
Yeah,
it is.
There. And took on the player and won the free. could be a changing moment in the game from what could have been a goal at one end, sir.
Definitely could have been like, and it looked like all over the goal. But a great save and a great catch here by Adam Dunno.
So Kevin Cooney then will take the free. 1-8 to 1-2, 21 minutes in. It's been a little while since Sarsfields have scored.
All these frees for Sarsfields, if they're going to keep tapping, they're vital to just stay in the game because they will have the breeze second half.
About 7 minutes or so. So Kevin Cooney taking the free, striking it, and just hitting it off one post.
I think
it's gone over. Yeah,
it was kind of going away, but it went over. Yeah, good score.
Yeah, as I say, it's
tight.
Better to have nearly gone over than nearly not. 1-3, plays 1-8 then. Point back for Sarsfields. Puck out to the far side of the field. Longer by Stephen O'Halloran this time. Ball goes out over the line, and that's going to be a Sarsfields line ball. 22 minutes gone in the contest. Sarsfields, of course, semi-finalists in the championship in 2022 and 2023.
Yeah, see Craughwell are crowding all one side, even say the puck outs, and there's only one or two inside. There's a big space, even though they have the storm, like, so if they get out front, it's very dangerous. It's actually throw in this time.
Yeah, it's a throw in. That's what the decision is. Brian Cohen goes in the middle of a host of players there and throws it into the first two that are on hand. Number of players around that throw in. It's kind of in the right half forward position. Over the far side of the field, one over there by Adrian Prendergast does well for Craughwell, then gets the pass back to Jamie Ryan. Jamie Ryan gets it out to Tom Monaghan. Tom Monaghan over the shoulder effort goes inside, but there was no one inside, and that goes harmlessly wide in the end.
Turned around here and to his left was plenty of space, green space where anyone could run into.
Last semi-final appearance for Craughwell was back in 2021. Kieran Dolan takes a bit of time with this and then tries to hit grass in front of Fergus Deely. Fergus Deely in the wing forward position, lovely control initially. Under strong pressure from Lucas Kane, who does awful well to reclaim the ball back. Goes to Conor Gillian, comes off his stick though. John Cooney does well to control it, gets away from his man. John Cooney goes back with the pass then to Alex Kinnear, and Alex Kinnear,
you know where it is going to go, back to over to Murphy's corner.
Yeah, off they go for it. Jeremy McCorry is also involved, and he does well to win that ball. Tries to offload the pass to Kevin Cooney. Mark Horn is in the referee. Foul. Brian Keown spots a free. That's going to be a free in for Sarsfields, and that's enough to keep them alive, isn't it?
Yeah, keep them alive. What is it at the moment? 1-8 to 1-3. They should make it 1-8 to 1-4.
Yeah.
All these frees, like, you know, they're crucial at this stage.
The goals are crucial too, aren't they? Because the goal for Craughwell gave them a bit of daylight. The second one would have given them more, but the one for Sarsfields has kept them alive.
Well, as you said, that last one that they didn't get and they went up the pitch and Sarsfields got a point back, it was a big turnaround, because you'd expect Kevin Cooney to ram this over the bar.
He's in the centre forward position, you could say, on the 45 metre line, dead straight in front of the post. He makes no mistake. So Kevin Cooney, 1 goal and 4 points. His third goal of the championship came a little bit earlier in this contest as a 1-2 between Alan Callanan and Stephen O'Halloran. The goalkeeper goes long. It's going to reach the edges of the square, and it goes all the way wide, would you believe, because Kieran Dolan, or Keely as they call him, let it bounce out over the end line harmlessly in the end.
Like the goalie gave a short one there to Horn. Yeah. Got a reverse pass, just showed the strength of the breeze.
Yeah, but it also is the danger of it, sir, that, you know, you can use it, and at times like that it doesn't work either.
No, you see, and it goes
you
wide.
Just mix it up.
Yeah.
John Cooney takes the short puck out, then gives it off to Pierce McGurk. Pierce McGurk goes out to the centre back channel, well dispossessed though by Tiernan Lean. Not the first time today that Craughwell have overturned Sarsfields. Ryan Howley plays a lovely inviting ball over to the right corner forward position, well taken by Adrian Prendergast. Adrian Prendergast off the left hand side, hitting in towards goal, but that goes to the wrong side of the post.
The wrong side. Yeah, it would have been a great score because it's a turnover ball.
Absolutely.
Like Sarsfields would be roaring the bench here at the lad to get rid of it a bit faster. He was depossessed.
1-8 to 1-4 then. Craughwell ahead. Puck out, reaches the half forward line. Alex Kinnear ends up on the ground. No frees to the referee, but now the referee has blown the free.
I wouldn't say there's a free, but I want someone to look. He got a belt on the shoulder. Could he for his own man? Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
He went up kind of for a ball, very hard to win.
So the management teams, respectively, Francis Madden, the manager of Sarsfields, Ian Daniels, the manager of Craughwell.
Yeah,
both will be reasonably happy, I suppose you could say.
Alex Kinnear's having a good game. He's broad,
he's very involved.
He's a broad round midfield, he's picking up a lot of ball and hitting in lovely ball, mainly to Murphy's corner.
The month off, we wonder, would it impact Craughwell?
It hasn't, to be fair. No, they're sharp and they're good up front. What is it, 1-8 to 1-4?
Yeah, and the influx of youth has, the likes of the Lucas Canes, the Kieran Lee, Nigel Kelly. They're bringing.
Good, it's a good sign. They're new kids on the block, and they're holding their own well in senior hurling.
So Alex Kinnear continuing to get the running repairs.
If he's gone now, he'd be a loss because he was doing a lot of work.
And he's had a lot of injuries, hasn't he?
No, this isn't his leg or anything. It's up around the shoulder, I thought he.
like at stages, as you pointed out in the intro, sir, like Paddy McCorry has been missing, Alex himself has been missing, Darren Morrissey has been missing, Joseph Cooney's been missing, you know.
And Joseph was there, he was still missing. You know, they're big losses like that.
Yeah, missing at stages in their championship games, and of course they knocked out the county finalists last year, Capitagan, in that last round game with a host of those guys not available, which was a big result, wasn't it?
Big result. Couldn't believe it. I heard what they were missing. That they actually won't, to be fair to them, and like they hadn't had a full team yet out this year. I would think really they're what they'd like to have.
Alex O'Neill is slowly.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the ref has given him plenty of time.
He is, yeah. Slowly, he's grabbing the hurdle and he's about to get up off the knees. Slowly now, I have to say.
This would be an indirect free now for Craughwell. They can't score from, but they can pin it.
Yeah, Tom Monaghan comes back to take it again. Mark Horan is making a run the far side of the field for him, but
gone long.
Tom Monaghan drops it in around the house, drops it straight over the bar. Now he can't. No, that's not a point now.
No.
That's not a point, is it? Yeah. It went all the way over the bar from Tom Monaghan because it was a direct, as you pointed out, sir. It was an indirect free.
Yeah, I would think it could be even a free out.
It's a free out, I would imagine. Yeah. And that's Kieran
from the 21
comes out to the 20-metre line to take it. Kind of eats up a bit of time as well.
It does, yeah. That's the rule. Like, to be fair to the ref, he's on the ball.
On the ball there, 100%. Well done. 1-8 Craughwell, 1-4 Sarsfields, 27.5 minutes gone. A 4-point lead for Craughwell. Is it enough so far? We often say, though, in the latter stages of any half, things can change drastically. Alex Neer and Lucas Kane vie for possession. Was tidied up, though, and well taken by Tiernan Lean. Gets it off then to Darren McCartan, who's the Duracell bunny on this team. He's fouled, and that'll be free to Craughwell.
Doing a lot of work. He's picked wing forward, come back very deep. Like, you can see what they're doing. Like, they're playing with a man short up front, but if they have kind of 4 across the half back line, even with the breeze. But that's probably their system all year.
So then the free will be taken by Kieran Lean, who will come out to the halfway line. You could say
exactly on the halfway. It's near the sideline and the mid of the pitch, but it's on the halfway line.
And it's new halfway line as well. Of course, football games played here as well. That
distance will be no problem, Sean. It's accuracy is the thing.
28-22 gone on the clock as this first half. Kieran Lean striking it, just kind of tailed away at the end and goes to the wrong side of the post and wide. Is that 6 wides now? 7 wides now for Craughwell.
Yeah, the umpire was on the ball, just moved out of the way.
Yeah. Kieran Dolan then with the puck out, goes to this side of the field again. Fergus Dealey manages to bring it to the deck. Then Paddy McCorry gets the loose ball. Got the hand pass, was intercepted well by Jamie Ryan, who's working hard. And the linesman, Dean, Jamie Ryan is absolutely livid that Jerry Hurley is giving the ball to Sarsfields in that instance.
Yeah. He's not going to change his mind.
Brian Cohen comes in and tells them, and now he's issued a red card to Niall Healy.
You can't abuse the linesman that way.
So that's the second of the Craughwell backroom team that Brian Cohen has given the red card to. There's a water boy some minutes ago. And now Niall Healy has picked up a red card for his reaction to that decision over the line ball.
Right on the line, so it's all right if that doesn't stop Craughwell from kind of concentrating. And
Yeah.
It could help, but it may not help either.
29:41 gone on the clock. John Cooney. And just for people at home, no Craughwell men on the field of play has been sent off. 2 of their management team have been sent off, so they're still at 15 players on the field of play.
That's the main thing.
John Cooney takes the line ball, only goes as far as Jamie Ryan. Jamie Ryan plays a lovely ball inside of the 2-1-2 inside. McGurk does enough initially to hold it up, and the referee spots an infringement. And we have 6 minutes of additional time at the end of the opening half. It's a big amount, sir, isn't it?
Yeah, it's big enough, but I suppose there was 1 or 2, like Alex Kinnear was down for a good while. This is a tap over for Craughwell.
30 minutes gone on the clock, 6 left, and it should be, as Sarah says, a tap over free for Kieran Lean. Now, can Craughwell make more hay in this 6 minutes of additional time period at the end of this opening half?
Make more hay while the wind blows.
Yeah, the wind blows is right. Popped over the bar from Kieran Lean. I suppose, in fairness, there was that long injury to Alex Kinnear just a few minutes ago.
1 or 2. It's 1-9 to 1-4. Craughwell up 5 points.
Yeah. So then the goalkeeper, Kieran Dolan, comes again to this side, the right half forward position. He's favoured in the last few puck outside him. Kevin Cooney tries to keep it alive and goes Jamie Ryan again, comes out of his hand. working very hard, Jamie Ryan. Alex Kinnear, likewise, he's turned over and goes Jamie Ryan again. Kevin Hines, that's deemed to be his shoulder. Jamie Ryan getting to know each other. There's a bit of bite coming, sir.
Yeah.
31 minutes played on the clock. 1-9, plays 1-4. Craughwell leading Sarsfields by 5 points.
Yeah, I think it's a line ball for Craughwell.
Yeah, there'll be neighbours, of course, Cyril, at one end of the parish. Line ball to be taken by Tiernan Lean. We saw how good he was with the line ball against Loughrea.
He's good at them.
Taking his time, taking this line ball inside the 45-metre line. Great strike on it, but I think it tails at the end. It goes to the left-hand side and wide.
No, it was a long distance up in there. It was a right good line ball. Just went wide on this side. Very, very tight, but it was wide.
8 wides, I think, now for Craughwell. They lead by 1-9 to 1-4 as Kieran Dolan comes to this side of the field again with the puck out. And Tiernan Lean brings it to the deck initially, gets onto it then ahead of Alex Kinnear in this instance. Tiernan Lean, good play by him, looks for support, ends up on the deck, no free, so the referee goes back with a pass to Jamie Ryan. Jamie Ryan's well blocked down by Alex Kinnear. Dara Dunner who goes in, Jamie Ryan goes again. He's already got 3 from play, and that's a hit by John Cooney. And there's a lot of reaction to the freeze, sir.
There is. They're snapping hurdles down on the ground, and like it was a hard tackle on Jamie Ryan. That'll only G up Jamie Ryan. He's that kind of a hurler. Like, he's having a right good game. Now they have that breeze. What are they up 5 points?
And I'm just saying like that, you know, we've 2.5 minutes of the 6th played. They got a point a minute ago. Now they can extend the lead
should
again.
Get another one here now.
Yeah, Kieran Lean with the free on the 45-metre line. Yeah. Lovely strike of the Schlitter, and he puts it over the bar. 1 goal and 5 points now for Kieran Lean. They've been averaging 29 points a game. Craughwell, I don't know if they're going to get that today with that breeze that's here. But Leon Kinnear takes the sharp puck out from his goalkeeper, goes out to John Cooney. 1-10 for Craughwell, 1-4 for Sarsfields. Nearly 33 minutes played in the second half. We have 3 more minutes of additional time. Lovely ball by Sarsfields into Ian Fox, who was ahead of his man. Somebody's a free there, is there? Oh, we'll play on, says the referee. Ian Fox striking from out the country, but that ball goes to the wrong side of the post and wide.
Yeah, you'd imagine if he travelled there, Sean, because like there's a strong breeze against. Here's a fast puck out. Craughwell are coming again.
Yeah, and you can see how they want to go fast with the puck out in a veil of the breeze. Stephen O'Halloran, long ball upfield, well defended by Darren Morrissey. Out he comes, up as far as Fergus Deely. Fergus Deely needs 2 attempts to try and control it. The ball breaks. Who's onto it? Back to Darren Morrissey again. Darren Morrissey goes back with the pass to Ian Fox. Ian Fox being swung around, tries to come through a plethora of Craughwell players, and again it was a heavy or a high tackle there on Darren Morrissey, I think.
You'd imagine there was freeze before that. Like, they were trying to come over rooks.
Yeah, as that ball.
It's over 3 minutes gone. That's it. That's 6 minutes. It's a long time going, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a yellow card again for Kieran Lean. Kieran Lean then picking up that yellow card. So 1-10 to 1-4. We've played 34 minutes in this opening half. As the Sarsfields man gets himself up from the ground. Gingerly, I think it's Darren Morrissey. And Sarsfields, I suppose, sir, like it's a 6-point margin. It's not insurmountable, but they don't want it to go any further now.
No, they don't. But like, you know, they can Sarsfields keep chipping away in the second half. But after saying that, like an odd point here and there, or even from a free, will keep Craughwell in front. So it's going to be an intriguing second half. You'd always find, Sean, the last few minutes before half time,
whatever it is in a game,
someone gets I call it a soft score or two. It can be very vital.
So the free taken quickly by Kevin Cooney, plays a 1-2 with Alex Kinnear. Tries to take on Lucas Kane, and from the nearly the centre forward position, Kevin Cooney strikes, but it's gone to the wrong side of the post and wide.
He played it short, got the reverse. Yeah. The idea was right, but the accuracy wasn't there.
You can see he's in a hurry to get it downfield as fast as he could. It goes all the way to Lucas Kane. Lucas Kane, can he move it quickly? He tried. The ball hasn't enough purchase on it. Intercepted by Kevin Hines. Kevin Hines takes a fair shoulder. Alex Kinnear or Paddy McClory tries to go down it. Tom Monaghan is nearly on it. This play in the corner forward position of the attack that Craughwell are trying to set up. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Kieran Dolan takes a big hit as he lost the ball. 2 players go in there. Big call for Brian Keown here. The goalkeeper was tackled, ended up going down on the ground.
Yeah, the umpires will have a say here as well. I can see both umpires going behind the goals.
Yeah, I don't think Brian Keown actually called it as a free at the time.
No, didn't seem to have it. See what's going to happen now.
35 and a half have been played, so we've nearly played the 6.
The way the players are lined up, Sean, I'd say it's going to be a free out. They seem to be all coming out.
They're all giving their opinion as to what it could be. So Kieran Dolan down. Ball went back to the goalkeeper, and as we keep saying, sort of right throughout this championship, The goalkeeper in hurling is now becoming an integral part of working the ball out of fence. That's a free out is the decision. Much to the ire of the Craughwell supporters down in front of us.
The only thing is, as you know, you can hardly tackle a goalie now at all, like it's usually.
So the 6 minutes have been played. Will we play much more? Kieran Dolan with the free out, going to drop again in that same zone of the field. Tom Monaghan gets it under pressure there from Dara Donoghue, comes in with the tackle, but Monaghan does well. Has Darren McCartan on his shoulder. Didn't lay off the pass though, and Fergus Dealey does well to reclaim the ball back to John Cooney. And John Cooney goes up to Kevin Cooney now will take on Alan Callan again. We saw what he did for the goal, and there he goes again. Good play by Kevin Cooney. John Cooney, his brother, has made a great run up beside him. Kevin Cooney crossed the ball to Jeremy McCarry, can't control it initially, and the ball goes into Stephen O'Halloran. But the referee, is he making a decision? Or Sarsfields looking for free? I think he's blown half time. 110 to 1-4 it finishes at the end of the first half. A lively opening half, Cyril.
That's for sure. Like, and the Craughwell forwards are very, very lively. That's say Prendergast, like Tom Monaghan, these guys inside. Jamie Ryan is having the game of his line so far. They're causing terrible trouble. What are they up? 6 points at half time. But you're going to find that they'll need it. But after saying that, and not free and not point here and there, there's something to mind now. Like it's theirs to kind of mind, even though Sarsfields, they don't want to be down 6 points, but they will feel.
Is the Breeze worth 6 points?
It is worth 6 points, I'd say, but like at the same time, I always think it's easier play from the front.
Absolutely. So there we have it then at half time. An intriguing opening first half here of the first of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals come back to us. For the whole second half live here is Craughwell 1 goal and 10 points, Sarsfields 1-4 at the break. Sent to Tiernan Lean. He thought about going long and then just controlled it on the stick to make sure he put it in right, looking for and trying to find Adrian Prendergast, who does well. Slipped by Kevin Hines. Adrian Prendergast is on the ball. He's a runner inside if he lays it off. He's still on the ball though, has the shot in towards the goal, and he finishes it to the striking into the scoreboard end here in Kenny Park and Athenry. The Breeze behind him. Kieran Lean makes absolute so far for the men of Sarsfields. Standing over the free, makes absolutely no mistake. Jamie Ryan, he's fouled. We were playing the advantage. Jamie Ryan's going to have a shot to nothing in the sense that he knows with the Breeze advantage. Pierce McGurk takes that sharp buck out, and eventually Sarsfields get it into Kevin Cooney, who's gone out to the centre forward channel, and he gets away from Alan Callan with consummate ease. Lovely play by Kevin Cooney, thought laying off the pass, he's gone a long way, has the shot, goes through the goalkeeper. 20-metre free that has been moved in by Brian Keoghan to the centre of the goal. Would he go low? No, he puts it over. No, Kenny Park. 40 minutes into the opening half, so Kieran Lean with the 65 after that goal attempt was deflected out, and Kieran Lean puts it high from the back then to Jamie Ryan, very deep as we say in the number 11 position, striking from out the country off his left hand side. That's a super score by Jamie Ryan. Is playing into the Breeze, and 1/4 of Craughwell playing with the Breeze. Jamie Ryan gets onto a break ball again from the middle of the field, and he just strikes it and puts it deep.
Now usually what will happen is a wing forward or someone will come back and mark him, or else
ball inside, and suddenly in oceans of space is Conor Gilligan, who should be able to tap that up there, but John Cooney got that ball and then he was hooked, and this now is turning from what could have been a ball gone down the field at the other end to Darragh McCartan. So Kevin Cooney taking the free, striking it and just hitting it off one post.
A big turnaround, because you'd expect Kevin Cooney to ram this over the bar.
He's in the centre forward position, you could say, on the 45-metre line, dead straight. Jerry Hurley is giving the ball to Sarsfields in that instance.
He's not going to change his mind. This did.
Brian Keoghan comes in and tells them, and now he's issued a red card to Niall Healy. 6 minutes of additional time period at the end of this opening half.
Make more hay while the wind blows.
Yeah, the wind blows is right. Extend the lead again.
Another one here now.
Yeah, Kieran Lean with the free on the 45-metre line.
Yeah.
Lovely strike of the Slither. And you're welcome back to Kenny Park here in Athenry, where the scene is set for the second half. We had a fair shower at half time, Cyril, there. They certainly put a lot of the patrons on this side of the field looking for their jackets and the umbrellas or whatever.
They were running for cover.
They were, absolutely. So Storm Amy is not fully gone. Craughwell out on the field for the second half, sir. 6 points to lead at half time. We were discussing it at half time, wondering is it enough with the breeze?
Well, the first 10 minutes here now, Sean, is vital for Craughwell. If they can go from 6 to 7 to 8, tack a point to any kind of a score at all, and keep the scoreboard ticking. Whereas we know what Sarsfields are going to do, they know what's ahead of them. They'll push forward now. It'll be interesting to see. They'll probably just play 6, shove up in the first half. That lads around kind of the middle third was covered. So at Craughwell. So Kevin Cooney is now going centre back, and you'll probably find that he'll shove off.
Spotted a change, I think. So then at we're just spotting to see both teams have their midfield duo in the middle of the field, and referee Brian Keown has the ball in his hand. So we're ready for the start of the second half then. Sarsfields will have breeze advantage in the second half as Tiernan Nean nearly got that first ball, but is picked up instead by Alex Kinnear, one of the stars of the opening half for Sarsfields. His first strike towards the goal certainly has the legs, but didn't have the accuracy in that instance.
No, just wide there, can shot it over the shoulder. It shows how strong things are.
So 110 to 1-4 then. Seems to be changed. It looks like
Kevin Hines looks to be gone. He might be injured, you wouldn't know.
And who's in there? Seems to be a change in the Sarsfields.
Great catch.
Great catch by Fergus Deely. Gets the hand pass off then to Paddy McCorry. Suddenly it opens. It's Joseph Cooney that's on at half time. Who else is Paddy McCorry? Strikes high and puts it over the bar. Good score by Paddy McCorry. Great to see him back on the field of play, as we said. And Joseph Cooney is the man that's in. I think it looks like for Kevin Hines, but Joseph Cooney into the attack, sir. Major player to be able to put in at the break. Yeah,
well, he was bound to come on. Okay, he's kind of carrying injury, but knowing him, him being captain, he wants to get out and get Sarsfields into a semi-final.
I think the change might be that Fergus Deely has gone back maybe to pick up Darren McCartan in the half-back line. Joseph Cooney into the half-forward line. Looks like Mark Horan has been the man detailed to pick him up. Ball breaks and the 45-metre line, well picked up by Tiernan Nean. He was unlucky because he saw a runner going inside but couldn't get the ball away. Joseph's first piece of action in the county quarter final, but the ball goes to the wrong side and wide. You can see already Sarsfields had 3 shots at goal in the second half. One of them went over, but you know now what the policy is with the breeze.
Yeah, down to 5.
Mark Horan takes that sharp puck out from Stephen O'Halloran for Craughwell, goes up the terrace side of the field, well taken by Tom Monaghan. Tom Monaghan goes back to Lucas Kane. Lucas Kane dummies inside one, would be challenged, gets the pass inside to Darren McCartan. Fergus Deely also ends up on the deck, but the man that picks it up is John Cooney. John Cooney plays a nice ball into Kevin Cooney. Kevin Cooney has Joseph on his left shoulder. If he goes out from the 3 Cooney brothers combining, and Joseph, a nice little hand pass back to Kevin Cooney. Suddenly he's in on the 20-metre line. He's going to go for goal and into the back of the net past Stephen O'Halloran. The ball seemed to bounce in front of the goalkeeper. The 3 Cooney brothers combine. Kevin with his second goal.
Cooney special. Joe made the dread, Kevin first, Joe into Kevin, they linked up, and now, what is it, 110 to 2-5.
Oh, that's a tonic start to the second half. Well, now, Craughwell got the tonic start to the game as well with the win. They got a goal. But it's now 110 for Craughwell, 2 goals and 5 points for Sarsfields.
Tom Monaghan has gone deep now, trying to get a ball. Good ball across here. Craughwell man loose on our side.
Craughwell just need to keep their foot on the pedal here as well. Lucas Kane gets it into Adrian Prendergast. Adrian Prendergast goes past 2 would-be challenges. Good catch out there though by Pierce McGurk. He's had a good championship. Intercepted though by Nigel Kelly. Good work rate by both teams. Then back goes Joseph Cooney. What a man.
He can kick as well.
He lost the hurl and he kicks it up the field looking for Darren Murphy to go down, and that he doesn't though, and Alan Callan goes back to pick it up. Already, sir, in the first 3 minutes second half, the pace seems to have up, doesn't it?
It's up, you'd have to say the Sarsfields are throwing everything, trying to get back to equal terms. But to be fair to Craughwell, they're working the ball well out of defence. They're still in this game now.
Ryan Howley gets the pass off then to Mark Horan, and Mark Horan to Gerard O'Halloran, and Craughwell move the ball up to their half-forward line. Adrian Prendergast takes it down, but he's beaten to it there by Darren Morrissey, who comes up along that sideline. Good play by Darren Morrissey. Prendergast goes back after him, and in fairness, they reclaim the ball. It's taken by Prendergast, gets the pass then off to Tiernan Nean. Tiernan Nean goes inside the challenge of Joseph Cooney that seemed to be illegal. Free for Craughwell. Well worked by Craughwell in fairness.
Yeah,
Morrissey has lost the boot, I think.
I thought Darren was going to pass it at him, just kind of overcarried and got deep possessed. This is a free now for Craughwell. It's a vital free now. It's a long way out. It's around midfield. It's out about 10 yards from the sideline, but I'd say the breeze has died a bit since the first half. It seems to be anyway.
Maybe the shower has killed it a little bit, but it still seems to be significant.
Yeah, someone got any for Sarsfields. Kind of,
Pearson McGurk has come on for some.
It's only a blood sub. He gone out in a minute.
And the man that has come in is Cathal Dillon, no stranger to senior action.
Yeah, he'd be experienced.
So the free is going to be taken by Ciarán Lean, who, as you say, has come out a long way, exactly to the halfway line, striking into the breeze. Then Ciarán Lean, it's on its way. It's going to drop in around the house. John Cooney puts up the hand and takes it out though, and that sees Sarsfields dealing with that free effort as a scoring attempt for Craughwell. Well picked up by Paddy McCorry, who also swivels out of the tackle. Paddy McCorry from the right half back position goes across to the number 12 position looking for Darren Murphy. Might break inside. Jeremy McCorry is in there. Patrick Monaghan though is in there for Craughwell. Comes back then to Jeremy McCorry. Jeremy McCorry suddenly gets a little bit of space. McCorry striking in towards the goal, but McCorry puts it over the bar. His first score of the game, and Sarsfields back now very much within striking distance. 2 goals and 6 points for Sarsfields, 1-10 for Craughwell. A 1 point ball game, sir.
They're eating into it.
Yeah. Puck out. Craughwell need to get these puck outs working. Jamie Ryan did well. Goes low. In towards Ciarán Lean, knocked away from him by Darren Morrissey.
Line ball for Craughwell. Lovely ball there by Jamie Ryan, like just low into the corner.
13 points to 12 then. Craughwell lead by 1-10. They had on the board at half time. 1-4 Sarsfields had, but they've hit a quick fire 1-2 in the opening 5 minutes of the second half.
There's a Craughwell down here.
Yeah.
The ref. Does he see him?
Oh, Darren McCartan is the player that's down. Line ball. Oh, that's a super score by Ciarán Lean from the sideline cut. That's a brilliant score. Just outside the 20-metre line, terrace side the field. That's a super score. He's a serious player, this guy, sir.
Yeah, the super score and kind of, just edges him there the whole time.
And it's their first score of the second half and a needed one. Looks like Darren McCartan's game is over. He's a loss now, sir.
He hurt his shoulder, I'd say, off the ground,
And in comes Adam Clark.
Yeah, well, Clark is a regular, was a regular, but he's a different type of player.
He is, and he's also at underage. He was a full-back, he was a centre-back, but in the latter stages of his underage career, he went up front, and now he's more in a half-forward line player. As Sarsfields worked the ball the far side of the field. Ian Fox striking from under the stand, and Ian Fox puts it high, puts it over the bar. Good reply again.
Yeah.
As here comes Adam Clark now. He comes on, and Darren McCartan is the player that's been called ashore with that injury. So it's going to be Adam Clark who's going to be picked up. Look, Adam Clark is going to be picked up by Fergus Dealey. 1-11 Craughwell, 2-7 Sarsfields. 13 plays 14. Craughwell still holding on to the lead.
Holding on to the lead. How many minutes gone? 8.5, 9 minutes gone.
6.5 or so, yeah.
Is it 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Stephen O'Halloran goes short with the puck out. Alan Callan takes it back from the goalkeeper. Now has to go for a run himself. Away goes Stephen O'Halloran.
He's already not possessed. Well done.
He's out to did very well. Went out to the stand. He was about 40 yards away from the goal and did well to get Craughwell up the field. Nigel Kelly out in front of Leon Kinnear. No freeze to the referee. Leon Kinnear gets a touch on it. The ball broken away.
A push.
Paddy McCorry gets it into the space which is occupied by Alex Kinnear. Lovely little hand pass. John Cooney thought about having a shot initially, but John Cooney then gets the hand pass off to brother Joseph, the elder statesman of the Cooney. Joseph Cooney from the halfway line, striking it with precision and putting it over the bar. His first score of the contest. They're level, sir.
Yeah, Crowd a bit unlucky there now. They felt it was a lad pushed and didn't get it. Now it's back level terms, and now it's in Sarsfields' favour. Crowd are still playing well now. All they need is just to get a score, just to kind of keep ticking it over. They want to go. There's a puck out gone short.
O'Halloran just straight to Ian Fox, and Ian Fox takes it, says thanks very much, and from the 45-metre line puts it over there. And that's just an indication of the breeze, sir. It was nearly a gimme once he got it, and he was still 65 metres out.
He read the puck out, caught it, and straight away went it over the bar. But you can see Joseph Cooney, well, the number 11 is back this year. He's an inspirational leader to this team, even half injured.
Sarsfields have finally gone in front. Is that the first time today? Near enough the first time today that they've been in front.
It's important now that Crop will answer this.
Yeah, 1-11 to 2-9. Sarsfields lead. Long ball in towards Nigel Kelly. Breaks away from him though. Comes out to Ciarán Lean. Ciarán Lean turning on to his right. Turns well. Strikes and puts it wide. Let off.
Yeah, it's a hard look. He caught a great ball, but just didn't. The accuracy was gone. Here's another sub coming.
Yeah, Conor Gagan is the man that's coming in for Lucas Kane. So Craughwell, second sub that they've utilised in the early stages of the second half. So Conor Gagan, good Craughwell name.
Yeah, strong individual. This will do a lot of work.
Yeah, 2-19 then, or 2-9 I should say, to 1-11. Ball breaks inside. Sarsfields on the attack again, but the ref spotted an infringement there. That'll be a free out to Craughwell. Craughwell just need to weather the storm.
Yeah, lucky there now, because Sarsfields was treating bouncing onto the ball. It was a free out, lucky enough, This Gagan will bring along a good bit of kind of fight. He's strong, brought on the last day as well, physically strong.
So Stephen O'Halloran with the free out for Craughwell, goes over the far side of the field, well knocked down over there by Cathal Dillon initially. Craughwell then on the ball, and that's deemed to be a frontal challenge, and the free is given to Alex Kinnear.
Yeah, the flow is starting to turn Sarsfields' way, little breaks coming their way. That was a ball that Craughwell had.
Yeah, and the kind of deemed to be a frontal challenge.
Here's another sub coming on here.
Yeah, man wearing 33, looks like Pierce McGurk is going to wear 33 now. Certainly he was off of that blood injury, so obviously there was some blood on the jersey.
And they want him on again, I'd say. This is Kevin Cooney.
So this is for the free. Can he make hay from that free? He's inside the halfway line just as he strikes it, on his way, and Kevin Cooney puts it high, puts it over the bar. In fairness to Sarsfields, sir, as out back on the field goes Pierce McGurk with a lovely bright white jersey.
Yeah, bright and clean.
Yeah, it hasn't taken long for Sarsfields to turn it around, sir. The lead 2-10 to 1-11. 9 minutes and just over half gone.
But Craughwell are still in the game now, to be fair.
The second half. Ball broken down from Conor Gilligan there, picked up by Ian Fox coming into the game. Ian Fox tries to get the pass away. Good work though by Craughwell, who won it back to Tom Monaghan. Tom Monaghan, the Galway player, gets the hand pass out to Adam Clark. Adam Clark taking on his shot, but that ball goes away from the stick and goes to the wrong side of the post and wide. Yeah,
just not happy for Craughwell at the moment. Like, he had a shot on and kind of took it all right, but snapped at it.
Jared Donoghue has been given the task of marking Tom Monaghan, and he's now running Tom Monaghan to the other end of the field as Kieran Dolan goes for Dara Dolan over the far side of the field. He ran from one side of the field there to the other, and the man that actually wins the ball is the man that followed him all the way back, Tom Monaghan. But the pass is misplaced to Paddy McCorry. That could be a giveaway score. Paddy McCorry puts it high, puts it over the bar. And you can see the difference that Paddy McCorry makes to Sarsfields.
It's good work. He works. His work rate is good. You can pick him anywhere because he's going to keep. He's like a pocket rocket. He kind of covers the whole pitch. Like. Yeah,
that's only his second point from play, but he's been very involved in a lot of stuff. Sarsfields now lead by 3. 11 minutes gone in the second half. 2-11 for Sarsfields with the win behind them. Craughwell 1-11. Craughwell led by 6 points at the break. Craughwell tried to run that ball out of the fence, but they're overturned, and straight away Sarsfields are onto it like a flash. Adam Donoghue has a chance to put the ball over the bar off the left hand side, and he does just that, despite the efforts coming back there of Conor Gagan. But that's high and over the bar. First score for Adam Donoghue. There's an efficiency about Sarsfields in the early stages of the half.
They're gone up 4 points there, trying to run the ball out of the fence, and Joseph Cooney got a big long hand in and a kind of a hurl and tapped it down. Donoghue straight onto it.
1-8 to 1 point since half time. That's an incredible statistic, really, but that's what has given has turned the game on its head from a Sarsfields point of view, as Craughwell tried to come back into it. So 1-8 to 1 point, early stages of the second half. That's a key turn in the game, and again they've overturned. Craughwell have the men of Sarsfields. Adam Donoghue going away from players getting into space. Donoghue's shot, but doesn't
just wide. Yeah,
not 2 points in a row, but
it was 3 Craughwell lads on that, 2 Sarsfields, and the Sarsfields then won it.
Craughwell have to get their ball on their hand
quick
on the ball.
Quick buck out here now.
Yeah, to Ryan Howley, who's in the left half back position. He goes long in towards Nigel Kelly. Nigel Kelly is there with Leon Kinnear, but Leon Kinnear had the height advantage, won the ball as it hit the deck. Again, though, he's put under strong pressure. And fair play to the Craughwell men who turn it over again. Adrian Prendergast is fouled. In fairness to Craughwell there, initially Nigel Kelly was beaten there by Leon Kinnear, who did awfully well to win it. But then Prendergast went in. Adrian Prendergast won the ball, won the free, and that's the type of...
Yeah, you have to do that. You have to grind it
gritty, they have to do to stay live.
Gritty, like here's Joseph Cooney running up the pitch. Like, this is a vital free for Craughwell now. It needs to be tapped over.
Yeah, Jerry Hurley, the linesman, is just clearly indicating to Kieran Neen where he wants this played, or wants it taken from. Imagine 10 years ago, we're watching a repeat of the county final of 10 years ago when Sarsfields overcame Craughwell after the replay. So Kieran Neen will take the free, and Kieran Neen will do what Kieran Neen does. His 1 goal and 7 points he scored. Mark Monaghan, Mark Corn, Jared O'Halloran, Stephen Hines, Jamie Ryan, Tom Monaghan are survivors from that 2015 county final for Craughwell. As Sarsfields go short.
Was a 3-point game.
Yeah. Alex Kinnear, shot blocked down. That'll be line ball the far side of the field. Kieran Dolan, Kevin Hines, Niall Quinn, Ian Fox, Joseph Cooney and Kevin Cooney were on board for Sarsfields that day 10 years ago. Doesn't seem like 10 years ago, does it? My God.
Adam Donoghue will probably go to this line ball. Usually does, like on that right hand side. Good at them.
Kevin Cooney's coming out as well, I'd say.
If Kevin comes, he'll take it.
He'll take it, yeah. A 1-goal lead then for Sarsfields. 13 and a half minutes gone second half. 2-12 to 1-12.
Still anyone's game. I know
Yeah.
Sarsfields have taken the lead, but it's, what is it? 13 minutes gone.
Craughwell just need to concentrate on trying to work the ball up the field now. Don't they get their hands on ball? Kevin Cooney goes back with the line ball to Fergus Dealey, who goes back to Kevin Cooney, who goes in then to Leon Kinnear, comes off his stick. Tom Monaghan tries to pounce, but Kinnear did well, but didn't get it to a Craughwell man, or to a Sarsfields man. In goes Conor Gilligan. Ball breaks in the midfield sector, picked up by Conor Gilligan, who shows a clean pair of heels initially, and Conor Gilligan takes the ball on off the left hand side, well blocked down though by John Cooney. The ball sprays out. Back to try and pick it up is Darren Morrissey under pressure there from Adrian Prendergast, but he picks it again at the second attempt, and out comes Darren Morrissey up the stand side of the field. Does very well. The ball glued to his stick, flicked away, and eventually by
good work by Morrissey there, but there's a ball that Sarsfields had, and they kind of tricked around, took a quick line ball, 2 or 3 presses. Next thing it breaks down, to be a big turnover. There's only 3 in it.
Yeah, 2 points in the second half and the third quarter against the Breeze is a poor return for Craughwell thus far. They were 1-10 at half time. They're 1-12 now. 1-4 for Sarsfields at half time. Only 8 they've added to go to 2-12 now to 1-12. 3-point ball game. 9 ball far side of the field. Kevin Cooney gets a lovely purchase on it. Going to go right across over to the 20-metre line, but dealt back there by Alan Callan. Alan Callan tries to go down over. He runs the ball though, and Jeremy McCorry robs him. Jeremy McCorry suddenly gets into a little bit of space for a shooting opportunity. Jeremy McCorry, even on the back foot, did well to get it over the bar. Lovely score. His second of the day.
Yeah, good score. Playing very, very well. Kind of a new kid on the block. Big man.
Sarsfields have a knack of getting into space to get the shot away, sir, haven't they?
They're very accurate, really. They don't put very little wide.
2-13 Sarsfields, 1-12 for Craughwell. Out comes Gerard O'Halloran. Good run through the heart of his defence. Gets it off to Tom Monaghan. Tom Monaghan knocked away from him by Dara Dunno. Picked up again though by Mark Corrin, who's joined the attack for Craughwell. Gets the pass off then to Tyrone Lean. A shot from the half forward line. Does it get inside the post? It doesn't. Good, better play though.
Yeah, it might be
the
a
referee
free
has spotted a free. I think so. It'll be a free and well worked move. Went through the lines. That's what you have to do into the breeze.
I'd say it's a kind of an advantage. Probably a free in.
Yeah. Joseph Cooney is arguing the toss there, I think, with Brian Keown.
Joseph saw it going wide, but there's an advantage, I'd say, for.
So Kieran Lean will come out to try and
pop should bring it back.
And as you say, sir, there's still only a 4-point ball game.
That's all, and there should be 3 now after this, the way he's hitting them.
It's free into the breeze. He's outside the 45-metre line, practically straight in front of the goal, hitting into the road end goal here in Kenny Park in Athenry. The clouds are still around, sir. I don't know, did the breeze die a small bit?
A little bit, but it's still there.
Not going to come home dry out of Kenny Park, it looks like.
Lovely free.
Yeah, Kieran Lean says I. Kieran Lean.
Back to a 3-point ball game.
Keeping them alive now. Kieran Dolan to take the puck.
Next score is big, now whoever gets it.
Yeah. Later scores, Skahana Montbellion Ilac lead Kinvara by 11 points to 10 on 50 minutes. As in Camogie Clarence Bridge 112, Mullia 110. Ball breaks, kicked along the ground there. Mark Horan goes out to try and tie it up, but it's misplaced. In comes Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy spoons it high and puts it over the bar. Yeah. Again, a giveaway point from a defensive point of view, but Darren Murphy will be happy to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, I won't miss him kind of ones now, I'll tell you that. He's a tricky customer. I think it's Joseph Cooney is down. He stretched there to try to get a ball. Could be in trouble again, maybe. He's gone off, I'd say, lads. The medic is
2-14 to
in his hands. He's gone, I'd say.
Yeah, Joseph Cooney. That's the last thing they want to see in the contest.
It looks like he's gone off.
Is it the hammer again, maybe? Yeah.
It looks like it. He's stretched there to get to a ball.
And that's the thing about games coming thick and fast, sir. You don't get much chance to clear off injuries. He's standing up again gingerly, though, on this instance.
No, on him he won't want to go, but I think he has to.
All, yeah.
Unless he's going to stay in full forward, but I don't know if he's able to really. To be fair to him.
Yeah, looks to be in a bit of trouble.
He's after reaching there again, you could see.
Yeah.
It was overreach, he did, Sean. No one touched him. To be fair, both sets of supporters giving him a standing ovation coming off, because this guy is a great player and he's given great service to Sarsfields and to Galway.
Cathal Dillon, I think, might be about to come on now as a full-time sub for Sarsfields. Wearing the 18 jersey. So it's Cathal Dillon back on. And Joseph Cooney, that's a blow, isn't it? 18 minutes in the second. So he lasted 18 minutes in the second half, you could say. Kevin Cooney stays in the attack.
21 for Craughwell is coming on as well.
Yeah. Kevin Malloy is right. So Kevin Malloy comes into the game for Craughwell, and it's Nigel Kelly is the man that's been taken off. 18 and a half minutes gone, second half. 113 Craughwell, Sarsfields 214. It's about seeing it out, sir, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, at this stage. And Joseph is gone. He's a big leader in that pitch.
A big loss. Puck out the far. 2 Sarsfields men uncontested under that Stephen O'Halloran puck out. One of them is Adam Dunne, who does well. He's converged on by 3 or 4 Craughwell men who do well to overturn him. Ryan Howley eventually gets the ball into his hand, gets the hand pass away, looking for and finding Kieran Lee. He takes a hit and he wins the free. But that puck out for an instance, there was an instant chance of the ball being flashed straight back over the bar.
Yeah, make a mistake now, it's costly.
Don't forget as well, it's Brian Keown
Trouble
again.
The
He's coming over
here
to the line again.
Yeah.
And another red card to another member of the Craughwell backroom team. This is the 3rd member of the Craughwell backroom team that has been sent off on a straight red card. Brian Keown is indicating with the talking action.
And they're after getting the free.
Yeah.
So
could be Keelan Green, could be the man that's it's hard to believe to have 3 members of your backroom team sent off on straight red cards. No player again for anyone listening to us. So they're still 15 on 15.
This game is there for the winning. You know what I mean? It's still even.
And now with Joseph Cooney after going off, you think Craughwell would see an opportunity. They're trailed by 4. Free is going to drop in around the danger zone. Prendergast breaks it down. Kieran Lean tries to get on it. Has won the ball, goes back to Adam Clark. Adam Clark has a shooting chance to put it over the bar. Adam Clark gets it over the bar. We're back to 3 again.
Yeah. I'm saying they want to concentrate because this game is there for the take and it's still there. It's anyone's game. Sars are up 3 points. Joseph Cooley isn't on, and he's their kind of leader. They have the breeze.
Kieran Dolan. Shortish puck out, or a measured puck out, looking for Paddy McCorry. Broken away from him though. As Cyril said, we've entered the last 10 minutes of this contest. Ball tidied up there by Conor Gagan. Gets it off then to Conor Gilligan, and Conor Gilligan taking a strong challenge but stands up to it. Then doesn't hit it all that well, but it might work out. Gets it in towards the man inside is Adam Clark. But back there is John Cooney. John Cooney gets it off then to Ian Fox, and Ian Fox goes up the field. But
extra man back here for Craughwell.
Ball being ate up by the +1 in this instance. Conor Gilligan, though, the pass was put over his head. It's going to be a foot race now for Conor Gilligan and Fergus Deely, who does well, the Sarsfields man, big strong man. Gets the pass out. Good play by Deely in that instance. Gets it after Cathal Dillon, who winds up for a shot from out the country. But it was always going to the wrong side.
It always was going to the wrong side, but Craughwell are diving in and blocking out.
Have hit a wides tally of 10. Craughwell have hit a wides tally of 10. There's 3 points between them. 2-14 Sarsfields.
There's a bit of zip coming back into Craughwell.
There is. I don't think we're home and hose here yet, sir.
No, anything could happen here.
9 minutes left in the contest. Sarsfields with strong wind, lead by 3. Ball breaks. Adam Clark is trying to get it away there from Pierce McGurk. Ball breaks away. Ian Fox, who's been influential in the second half, gets the pass out then to Fergus Deely.
This at his feet. He's willing to travel.
Gets away from his man there, and Fergus Deely goes up the field and then off the stick plays the ball over to the 13 corner. Foot race, Jimmy McCorry and Gerard O'Halloran. Gerard O'Halloran deemed to have been fouled.
Yeah. Could see that from here.
2-14 to 1-14. 22 minutes played in the second half.
Fast ball here. Gone to the corner back.
Stephen O'Halloran, the goalkeeper, restarted play quickly. And Craughwell worked the ball upfield. Alan Callan finding Ryan Howley. Ryan Howley coming in from the stand side of the field, but brought it into contact and lost it to Ian Fox. Probably should have let the ball in. Ian Fox is on the ball for Sarsfields. Put under pressure. Ball sprays away from him. 2 or 3 players going in, and then Brian Keown,
throw in, I'd say.
Yeah, sensibly blows the whistle to give the throw in.
Thought he should have given the ball a little bit faster there, like he'd drawn in the crowd made into the action, and then another sub getting ready here. So
you'd have to say
it's
that
down to the last 8 minutes. Craughwell have dug in again now since Joseph Cooney came on. It's a kind of a plus for Craughwell in a minute. This is Michael Hanlon
about to see action or going for a warm up.
Won't weaken the team either. All the lads that Sars has been on to have experience. They're not rookies.
No. Made a big impact in last year's championship. The player down on the far side of the field just getting some attention as the crowd in Kenny Park, Athenry, enjoying what they're seeing. 2-14 for Sarsfields, 1-14 for Craughwell. 23 minutes gone. It's just a pity the conditions are wet, they're miserable, the breeze is a factor, sir. Yeah,
well, it is a factor. Steady down, but it's kind of spoiling the game, really.
Ian Fox is the Sarsfields man that goes off the field over there. He's putting on the helmet, so that's probably that temporary rule where he has to go back off until the next break in play. It's going to be a free in then for Craughwell, and Kieran Lean will take this one. Difficult free now. He's near the 65-metre line and the 45-metre line, very close to the stand on the far side of the field. Bending, lifting and striking. It's on its way. He's looking after it, but it's gone across the face of the goal and wide.
Yeah, it was a hard one now, to be fair.
Yeah. I think that's the 11th wide for Craughwell. They trailed by 3. It's like as if, sir, you're kind of waiting for something to happen, isn't it?
To go on and win the game now.
Yeah. 6 minutes of normal time left. Kieran Dolan picks out a good short puck out to his half back line to Fergus Steely. Fergus Steely gets it off then to Kevin Cooney, who's come deep to get involved in the play. Plays a lovely ball into Darren Murphy. This is the type of ball he thrives on. Darren Murphy goes back with a pass to Cathal Dillon. He had his sighter a few minutes ago. Cathal Dillon striking this one, but the same thing happens.
Just gone left, it was tight, and that side just gone left here.
Craughwell go to the bench as well. Oisin Quirk is coming into the contest, and the man that's coming off is number 10, Conor Gilligan. Oisin Quirk, of course, who was very involved last year in the team. He was played as centre forward in a lot of the championship games. 3-point ball game. Stephen O'Halloran goes out short again to his corner back, who goes back to him. That's Gerard to Stephen, and then we come out to the other corner back on the other side of the field. Patrick Monaghan hops the ball off the ground, does well to do that, gets to the halfway line, gets it off to Tiernan Lean. He was hit with a late challenge, so we're playing for an advantage here. Now we go back to the advantage because it's Tom Monaghan lined up to take the shot and put it over the bar.
There's a referee, or there's
he
a
could have let it go,
yeah,
but it comes back. But from both teams' point of view, you thought 10 minutes ago the Sarsfields were in a position to drive on and win the game.
Yeah, both teams are nearly afraid to win it, if you know, they're afraid to make a mistake. So one has to go for broke. But
Michael Hanlon then comes in, and 19, Darren Murphy, who got a point in the contest so far. That's his day up. Good forward, that guy. 2-14 for Sarsfields, 1-14 for Craughwell, and a chance then for Kieran Lean to maybe narrow the gap. The linesman Conor Quillan is getting some advice from some of the mentors on the line from where the free could be taken, but Kieran Lean, difficult free again, striking into the breeze.
But at least Sean, you can kind of drill it low enough and go for it.
He's inside the 65-metre line, just outside the 45-metre line, drills it lower, and he gets the result.
You'd have to say, very well taken. Low trajectory, kind of like a plane taken off, zoomed.
He's got 1-9 of Craughwell's 1-15. That's a fair bit of scoring. He came into the game on 28% of their scores. He's gone up on that now. Kevin Cooney was 44%.
Sarsfields are going long here.
Long puck out, going to drop on the half forward line. Who's going to get onto this? 1-15 Craughwell, 2-14 for Sarsfields. Sarsfields won the ball. Kevin Cooney gets a break away from his player. Gets the pass out into Hanlon. Hanlon can't keep the ball alive though, and it goes wide off him. Kevin Cooney could maybe have shot himself in that instance. Michael Hanlon maybe just into the game. 2-point ball game, sir. 3.5 minutes of normal time left. Puck out down on top of Tom Monaghan, breaks it back into the path of Tiernan Lean. Tiernan Lean getting away from Cathal Dillon, striking it in, goes into the forward line. Prendergast brings it to the deck. Jamie Ryan hits the deck as well. Darren Morrissey, though, was the man with the ball in his hand. He's on the ground, but he's lost it to Adam Clark. Adam Clark out. This is a scoring chance for Craughwell. Lovely hand pass inside to Jamie Ryan. Jamie Ryan hits it into traffic, though, and we go back for the free. Free in. Kevin Malloy was also involved in that move.
And that was tight.
Certainly was. As the look up to the left on the scoreboard, 1-15 to 2-14. Is this a chance to bring us back to a 1-point ball game?
Yeah, I'd say tap it over here now and take his score. Bring it back to 1-point ball. You'd have to say the last 10 minutes that Craughwell have come right back into the game.
Would I mention extra time?
You could.
It's a result on the day, don't forget. Kieran Lean brings us back to a 1-point ball game. 1-10 for Kieran Lean, 1-16 now for Craughwell, 2-14 for Sarsfields. We have a ball game, Sir Farrell.
Yeah, like you'd have to be fair to Craughwell. They've came back into it after getting hit with the first 10 or 15 minutes, you know, but now there's a sharp puck out.
Kieran Dolan goes short. Out to the man now with a big number. That's Pierce McGurk.
Yeah, but he can fairly fly when he gets loose.
He's a good player, this lad. Pierce McGurk comes up the field. He's going to take it on, you know. Pierce McGurk from the halfway line, striking in towards goal, but it goes to the wrong side. The post wide. Heart and mouth stuff now for both sets of supporters.
You'll probably find now that Sarsfields will move up in the puck outside 1-1.
28 minutes gone in the clock. The puck out towards Kevin Malloy. Ball breaks. Free to Sarsfields though. Ryan Keown on a hand there. And that's going to be a chance for Sarsfields.
Ian Fox kind of showed his experience there, like, you know, kind of turned into the tackle. Youth was coming.
Absolutely. As the line ball, the free will be taken by John Cooney, who thought better of it, and he says to Kevin, you come back here inside the 65 metre line with the breeze behind you, have a pot at it.
Yeah.
116 Craughwell, which is 19 points, 214 Sarsfields, which is 20.
Well, he's back inside his own 65,
Yeah.
he's a long way out.
God,
but again,
he is,
he'll have the distance, probably his accuracy that'll count.
Yeah. So Kevin Cooney then, inside his own
Slow enough, but it's
low
dangerous.
trajectory. It might break down. Craughwell deal with it to Mark Horn, and Mark Horn comes out the field. Play. Strikes it up the field. He wants someone from Craughwell to try and win this ball. Prendergast does just that. Adrian Prendergast being forced back the field, but gets the hand pass back. Back then to Conor Gagan. Gagan on the ball, flicks it inside, looking for Kieran Lean. Again, it breaks off him. Darren Morrissey heads back though to try and win it for Sarsfields. We've played 29 minutes on the clock. His attempt to pass out the field is stopped. Pulled by Paddy McCorry. Ball still in play. Jamie Ryan is on it. Jamie Ryan tries to put a pass through the eye of a needle there. Leon Kinnear strikes, half block. The ball sprays up in the air. Paddy McCorry does awful well to win the ball. He's hooshed out over the sideline. That should be a line ball. Conor Quinlan is on it, in fairness to him, the linesman.
Yeah.
And it will be a line ball to Craughwell. There will be 4 minutes of additional time. There was 6 at the end of the opening half. That's 10 minutes in over the 2 halves. Kieran Lean, we saw him convert one of these.
You wouldn't bet against him not scoring. I know the breeze against him, but he can go for it, and cut into the breeze, going from kind of right to left.
So Kieran Lean, now about 35 metres out, striking. What a strike! Second sideline cut in a row from Kieran Lean. His 111 he's now got in the tally. 2 of them from sideline cuts. That's a super score.
Yeah, super score. He did exactly what he should have done.
Yeah.
Brilliant score. Long puck out.
2-14 to 117. Puck out to the far side of the field. Easily won by Craughwell after Tom Monaghan. Craughwell will be more than happy with the way they come back into this game. Tom Monaghan gets it inside. Darren Morrissey breaks away from Adrian Prendergast, but Prendergast gets onto it. Adrian Prendergast from the 45 metre line shoots, but it was never on, and it goes to the wrong side of the post and wide. 30 and a half minutes
anyone's
played.
game now, and it's a matter of who holds their head. Good puck out here.
Ball breaks to the far side of the field, or to the near side of the field. Tiernan Killeen, the ball breaks. We're at level terms as Adam Donoghue gets the hand pass off. They're asking for a throw. No throws to the referee. Cathal Dillon goes in there. Kevin Cooney goes in there. Good defensive play though by Craughwell. Jared O'Halloran is also back there. Out comes the cornerback, Patrick Monaghan. Great play by Patrick Monaghan. He's on his own 45 metre line. Gets the hand pass off then to Oisin Quirk, who's just in the game. Oisin Quirk goes long. Down on top of John Cooney. The ball breaks away. Broken down well by John Cooney to Leon Kinnear. Leon Kinnear is under pressure there from Kieran Lee. Leon Kinnear gets it back to Darren Morrissey. I tell you, we have championship hurling now. Level in Kenny Park and Athenry. We played 31-17 on the clock. 117 Craughwell. 2-14 for Sarsfields. As Jared O'Halloran in the cornerback position for Craughwell drives it out to the midfield sector. Ian Fox wins the foot race. Ian Fox plays a clever ball into Alex Kinnear. He's in the number 10 position. He stands to strike. Alex Kinnear inside the 65 metre line has gone to the wrong side of the post and wide.
Great ball by Fox, though. You'd have to say that, to be fair.
I see Turlough and more are warming up. Will they have to go back a little bit?
They'll have to warm up again.
From the 47th minute of the game is the last time that Sarsfield score, and a score in the last 4 scores have all come from Craughwell to bring us to a level ball game. Brian Keown is talking to was Joseph Cooney. Looks like he's putting on the helmet again. Would he ever go back out again?
There's a yellow card.
Yellow card for Jared O'Halloran, I think.
Yeah, might be a little tackle off the ball.
This puck out could win you the game. Stephen O'Halloran goes short, finds Ryan Howley in the half back line. He strikes it high, up into the breeze, goes to the half forward line area. Up they go for a great catch by Adam Clark. Adam Clark tries to get into the path of Tom Monaghan, but he had gone and had stalled and come back again, and that allows McGurk to tidy up. Into Robert though is Kieran Lee, and the ball goes out over the line. It's a line ball to Craughwell. He'd never hit 3 in one game, would he?
Wouldn't bet against him.
Yeah, line ball. It was Darragh Donoghue was involved there. Pierce McGurk was involved, and the line ball will be to Craughwell. This to maybe win a county quarter final for a young lad that was playing with the Pres Athenry in the All-Ireland Colleges final. Leaving cert student? Yeah, leaving cert student this year gone by. 2-14 Sarsfields, 1-17 for Craughwell, 32-54 played on the clock. This is Kieran Lean. From outside, he's about 35 metres out, striking it. It's on its way, it's going to go in around the house. It's flicked! Oh my
Right.
God, it was flicked by one of the players
Craughwell,
coming in and it nearly ended up in the net.
Yeah, it's a good. So it was a dangerous line ball.
Dangerous line ball. Now we're down to the decision of the referee here. Will he allow this play? Kieran Dolan goes short with the puck out. Sarsfields are on the ball to Alex Kinnear. Alex Kinnear off to Darren Morrissey in his own half back line. Goes back with the pass then to Alex Kinnear. Alex Kinnear needs to get the ball up the other half of the field. 117 Craughwell, 214 for Sarsfields. Ball breaks over the far side of the field. Who's onto it is Craughwell. They come out with the ball. We have played the 3 minutes of additional time. Are we going to play more here in Kenny Park? And it's 4 minutes. I missed a signal. We have played 3 of the 4, so we've plenty of time. Adam Clark is on the ball in the halfway line for Craughwell. Adam Clark has done well since he's come in. Gets the hand pass inside. A little bit overcooked, but it might be claimed and is claimed by Adrian Prendergast. Is he fouled? No, to the referee. Kieran Lean goes down over the ball. A number of players going in for it. I tell you it is. I'd say we're going to have a ruck and we're going to have a throw in. Brian Keown, has he blown the full time whistle?
It's hard to know yet.
Has he blown it?
Yeah,
he seems
gone,
to have.
Yeah.
We're going to extra time.
Extra time.
Extra time. It finishes Craughwell 1 goal and 17 points. Sarsfields 2-14.
Yeah, well, a draw is probably a fair result the way it worked out. And then you'd have to say, like, Sarsfields came out and took over early on, first 10 or 15 minutes, second half, especially with Joe Cooney on. But then when Joseph came off, Craughwell came right back into the game and came from 5 down, 4 down. They worked it bit by bit by bit. And, you know, it was anyone's game in the end. Going off, I'd say Craughwell are that little bit happier than Sarsfields, but it doesn't work that way at times. But there's a bounce in their step going up the hill.
So there we have it then. Who would believe that? We talked about it though, we mentioned it
We did,
late on in the half that extra time could be beckoning. It has arrived. Craughwell 1-17 and Sarsfields 2-14, and for the second time in their last 2 matches Sarsfields head to extra time. They did the same with Castlegar. Joseph Cooney is walking in gingerly there towards the bench. He had the helmet back on. We wondered was he going to go back in. But there it is. Come back to us for the extra time live here on Stream Sport in association with Galway GATV and Galway BFM. Full time then. It's Sarsfields 2-14, Craughwell 1-17. Extra time beckons. And you're welcome back to Kenny Park in Athenry, where the Sarsfields are returning. They're the first team that are back on the field for the extra time period after the game that finished level. 2-14 for Sarsfields in the end, 1-17 for Craughwell. We could see Sir Thornmore Mary and Turlock Moore, who were playing the second game, had completed most of their warm-ups nearly.
It's a kind of it's not a nice situation for either Turlock or Oranmore in the sense that they'd have the warm-up time and be ready to come on, and now they have to kind of cut out the warm-up and go back into the dressing room again. But that's the way it is.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes, isn't it? 10 minutes each side here.
Yes.
Being very interesting now, Sean. We'll watch it closely. Who wins the toss and do they decide to go with it or against it?
Yeah.
Like 10 minutes, usually a score or two, usually someone gets a point early on and it kind of holds you. 10 minutes goes very, very quick.
And like Sarsfields, they went through this with Castlegar as well, so they know the drill. Whereas for Craughwell, a little bit new, but again, you tell both teams before the game will end in a draw. You go to extra time for a chance to reach the semi-final. You take that.
Oh, you take it as well. Like this is the thing. Like
there's
like
a lot of teams at home that will take it.
Yeah, like I suppose Sarsfields kind of are hanging on with all these injuries. Like Alex Kinnear kind of hit his shoulder off the ground. He played on, but he was shook. Joseph had to go off again. They're not playing from a full deck. Now, as you say, John, they're used to this. They played Castlegar and did it but every day you try to go back to the well, it's a bit extra the whole time. This can go either way.
Yeah, I say, has the breeze just gone down a little bit?
Yeah. Joseph has a tracksuit on. I think that means
that
means he can't even go back in. Well, it means in his own mind he can't anyway, but knowing him, he could do anything.
But if it is the recurrence of the hamstring or the hamstring,
it looks like that.
As a physio said to me a long time ago, Sean, there's one injury you can't run off is the hamstring.
Yeah, you won't be able, no matter how much you want to run
and
off.
he's a huge loss to them.
Yeah, well, you could see what they did when he came on. He dominated the thing. And
credit now to Craughwell as well.
Oh, yeah, you have to. They came back the last, we'd say the last 12, 30 minutes.
Yeah, the toss has been taken. Craughwell have the breeze in the opening half. There's one of your questions answered now, sir.
So no, it's Sarsfields have the breeze.
Sarsfields have the breeze of it.
And
Craughwell won the toss.
Craughwell won the toss and played against it.
Okay, so Sarsfields with wind advantage in the first half of extra time in the Forvis Mazars Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-final. Looking around, both teams are in position. Brian Cohen throws the ball in, and we're away for the second half then. So Sarsfields is an interesting stat that I think Sarsfields didn't score for maybe the last 17 minutes of that second half with the wind.
Do you know who could come right into the game now is Tom Monaghan, because he's been kind of, for him, relatively quiet.
Gets it off to Tiernan Lean. Tiernan Lean has a chance to put over the first score in extra time, and he does that. Tiernan Lean, first point scorer in extra time of the county quarter-final. Craughwell go one up.
It's a vital score against the breeze. No, the breeze isn't as bad as it was.
Oh, it might have died a small, but Kieran Dolan then with the puck out. The sun is shining. Kevin Cooney's surely been foul, free in.
He was being hung back, you could see him. Oh, jeepers, here we go again. Christ
Brian Cohen is coming. Another red card. Now, who's this for?
You see.
Is it David Hoopin or Ian Daniels? No. That's the fourth member.
I don't think he has to go now. I don't know how.
No, he showed a red card, didn't he? Yeah, it's a red card.
To who? Ian Daniels, is it?
I don't know, is it David Hoban? He might be... Where's he going? David Hoban. Yeah, David Hoban. He looks like he's going to go the long way. He was going to go out, put the scoreboard in. That's the fourth member of the Craughwell background team that's been given a straight red card.
Well, at least isn't the lad from the team, the 15.
If they get to the semi-final, they won't have a management team at all to manage the team. Wow. And we don't condone in any way any abuse of officials, because Lord God, it's a hard enough job.
Well, it was a straight free to Kevin Cooney. You could see him kind of lassoed around the neck, kind of free. There was no debate about the free. There should be a tap over to bring it back to level terms again.
He's waiting until David Hooven, the Kinvara native, of course, coach of Craughwell. Well, we often talk about, is it better to see a match from the stands, but we're about to find out from a Craughwell viewpoint as Kevin Cooney puts that ball over the bar.
Yeah, well, it won't do anything wrong to the team. Like they could even rise their game, really. Back on level terms again.
2-6 now, Kevin Cooney has got during the course of this game. 118 to 215.
It's a good puck out against the breeze.
Puck out towards Tom Monaghan. Broken away from him, Tiernan Lean.
Yeah, he's going to come more in the game.
Tom Monaghan trying to get back on it again. Good play though by Paddy McCorry to keep it alive from Sarsfields. Sarsfields have breeze advantage for this 10 minutes of extra time first period. Kevin Cooney takes on the shot after his hand pass to him. Kevin Cooney high. And Kevin Cooney over the bar. It's his first point from play.
Yeah, McCorry won that tough old ball. He's a good grafter, that McCorry. Kind of wins all them ruck balls. Won that kind of Craughwell on top of.
He's got 2 goals though from play, of course, which is a significant influence. John Cooney goes high into the clouds. Great catch by the man playing in the half-back line for Sarsfields. Ian Fox gets it off to Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy tries to play a lovely ball into Adam Donoghue, who might still work. But in the end, it goes and it's intercepted by Conor Geoghegan. Now comes Conor Geoghegan.
This guy's a strong fella and he's able to travel.
He's pacey as Kevin Cooney goes back after him, but Conor Cooney passes the 45-metre line. Surely that's a foul. Yeah. And the free given to Craughwell. The crowd are getting very invested now in every single decision.
Great run by Geoghegan, like I'd have to say that. Big, strong, forceful young man. Kept going through the free. No complaints from Sarsfields, really. They could see it happening.
Yeah, it's going to be free then for Kieran Lean to take. Will I mention the word penalties at this stage?
Don't. It isn't the right way to win the game.
No, 3.5 minutes gone in the opening period of extra time. Kieran Lean strikes it. Comes off the post. I knew there was a kind of a curl as he hit it. Didn't hit
tough
it.
Look, no.
Didn't hit it with total conviction in that instance. Hit the post and out it comes. Let off then for Sarsfields. Fergus Steely is on the ball. Plays it out to Darren Morrissey. Wasn't quite expecting it initially, but Darren Morrissey will power onto it. Darren Morrissey. Nice hand pass over the top for Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy being followed by Mark Horton. Stands up Mark Horton. Initially runs into a tackle. Is there a free? Oh, free out. Is it a
throw ball? Yeah.
Throw ball, yeah. 118 for Craughwell, which is 21. Sarsfields 216, which is 22.
Slightly balanced there.
Oh, stop it.
Lean's ball just hit the top of the post, came back up. But again, Sean, no forward lurking. See, they're all expected to go over the bar. No one lurking inside.
You'd have to say that in actual fact, I think it was Dave O'Connor's on Hurling Chat this week that said that these two teams haven't met since the 2015 county final, and on that day they drew in the first game, and the second game went to the replay, obviously. Now the first time they've met, they've drawn again. It's gone to extra time. Yeah,
it's good to see likes of Ian Dallins, these full back for many years for Craughwell, like getting involved in the management team.
Adrian Prendergast looks like the game is over for him. He's coming off gingerly there with that injury.
Just a hamstring as well, is it?
Yeah, Sean Gilligan, a lively, pacey player. This lad is coming into the team as well for Craughwell. Adrian Prendergast has done a good day's work for his club. So then the free going to be taken by Stephen O'Halloran.
He's pulled something wrong. He's a fine young hurler, this Prendergast. Fine cut of a man.
5 minutes gone in the opening half of extra time here in Kenny Park and Athenry. Ball breaks, the sun is in your eyes, would you believe it? It's only in Ireland you get a storm one day and the sun the next day. As the ball breaks in the 45-metre line, comes out, trying to pick it up there is Geoghegan and goes in again for Craughwell. But also when there's John Cooney. John Cooney tries to roll lift the ball. A lot of players around him. Eventually comes out. Every win at this ruck is a major win. Oisin Quirk comes away. Oisin Quirk strikes it in towards the goal. Won't be long enough. Out comes Kieran Dolan. Good play by the goalkeeper. Kept his eye on the ball, as they say, and won the ball. Gets it off then to Pearson McGurk. We're in the 33. Darren Morrissey then goes long. 2:16 Sarsfields, 1:18 Craughwell. We're into the first half of extra time here at the end of this first of the quarter-finals, the Galway Senior Hurling Championship, as Tiernan Lean plays a ball across to the stand side of the field on the turn there. Trying to get onto it is Sean Gilligan, put under pressure though. Again the ball breaks, it's Jamie Ryan that's on it. Jamie Ryan gets the hand pass back inside. Craughwell trying to work the ball back into Ryan again, coming in from the end line. Oh, what a goal! He hung it up at the back of the goal. Sarsfields are contested that it went through the net, but it's a goal into the back of the net. The referee is going to check it.
We'll have to look at it here in the replay.
Yeah.
Umpires are getting together.
Kieran Dolan reckoned that it might have hit the...
Came in from the far side.
Came in from the far side, came in from the net.
I think the far umpire waved wide.
No, the referee is going in. Wow, you couldn't write this. Jamie Ryan was the man that had the shot. Jamie Ryan's shot.
Craughwell aren't complaining too much on it.
It ended up in the net as well. The referee is a wide ball. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking because all the forwards come out and leaving arguing.
Yeah, so it obviously went in at the post, at the back of the post, through the side netting, and into the net.
That umpire there waved wide straight away.
Yeah, on it, in fairness, good play, good officialdom. We have a bit of everything, haven't we? 260 to 118 Sarsfields lead, puck out. We thought we had a goal, but we didn't. Again, just to explain, it went through the side netting into the net. Mark Horton.
Yeah, Craughwell are defending well. They're defending the numbers and they're working the ball out.
Horton has played well for Craughwell. Gets it off then to Tiernan Lean is the next man up. He's fouled under the stand, and that'll be a free for Craughwell, who will be more than happy. They have 2:40 2 minutes 40 seconds to kind of play of the second half.
About 3 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah. But they will have the breeze coming then in the second half of extra time. Out comes Kieran Neen in no particular hurry to take the free to the middle of the field, striking into the breeze, which he will do.
To be fair, Sean, to both sets of players, like it has been up and down the pitch, like it's kind of really draining.
Yeah.
You know.
And there's not that much between them now.
No, there's not, no.
So then, the man to take the free is Kieran Neen. He's hit a tally of 1 goal and 11 points in this contest.
Well, he's a long way out in the sideline, but the only thing is, like, he can have a right go at it. It's great if he gets it. If he doesn't, well, it's nearly impossible anyway, but he goes for it.
On the 65-metre lines coming across the face to go. That's probably where the breeze is pulling it maybe across that way. The wides tally goes up for Craughwell. They're now up
fast
to
puck out
15, 14 from Sarsfields. Fast puck out to Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy from the 65-metre line, looking after it, hoping it would curl inside the post. It didn't quite.
Went left.
Darren, who hit 7 points, of course, against Castlegar, taken off just before the end of normal time, back in again. 2:16 for Sarsfields, 1:18 for Craughwell, 8 minutes 34 seconds played of the first half of extra time. Great catch from the puck out there. Eileen, the ball breaks back to Tom Monaghan. It was Kieran Neen that broke the ball to him. Tom Monaghan striking from out the country, but it goes to the wrong side of the post and wide.
That was a ball now that Sarsfields has got. Tom Monaghan got a great chance. You'd imagine he'd flash over the bar.
Both sides missing some chances, but you can only give them credit because there's tiredness now, there's heavy conditions, there's so much at stake in the quarter-final as Darren Murphy wins the foot race with Mark Horton, and there will be 2 minutes of additional time. Sarah Gahan on the PA, the far side of the field, indicates to us. Mark Horton drives the ball downfield again for Craughwell. Oisin Quirk is under it. Ball breaks, 2 minutes goes up on the board. Good to see the board in operation here in Kenny Park this afternoon. As players from both sides vying for position. Oisin Quirk got a touch on it. Ryan Howley goes back and does well to win it ahead of Kevin Cooney. And
he's
Ryan
having
Howley.
a right good game now, to be fair to him.
Ryan Howley goes across to the far side of the field. The prize here is a big one. Kieran Neen is deemed to have been fouled there by John Cooney. Free into Craughwell. And another chance for Kieran Neen to extend his tally, but also maybe to eat into the clock a little bit as they're playing into the breeze.
Yeah, playing into the breeze, and the time is nearly up, I'd say, at this stage.
Yeah, well, we're just about at the 10-minute mark, so we'll have 2 minutes of additional time. 2:16 Sarsfields, 1:18 for Craughwell. We've had a low-scoring third quarter, really, or third quarter, Sean, first half of extra time. Just 3 points, 2 of them going to Sarsfields with the win behind them.
Yeah, well, Sarsfields have the breeze, not using it that well.
Yeah.
Like
they'll rue that period before the end of normal time.
Yeah,
was
because
it the last
they've definitely Craughwell are finishing that bit stronger.
Yeah, Craughwell got the last 4 points in the game to edge it back to a drawn match. So Kieran Neen with this free, very close to the one he took a few minutes ago, inside the 65-metre line. He's happier with this one.
Yeah.
He's struck it high and he's put it over the bar. A goal and 12 points for Kieran Neen. We're back on level terms again. 1.5 minutes of additional time to be played.
Long ball.
At the end of the first period of extra time, Ryan Howley brings down Kieran Dolan's long puck out. Won by Tiernan Neen. So I saw Ian Daniels might have a lot of his management team not beside him now, but he'd be more than happy with the way Craughwell have finished normal time and started extra time. Jamie Ryan on the ball again, had a great first half. His shot towards the goal goes to the wrong side of the post and wide up.
Here's a fast puck out.
Yeah, Kieran Dolan.
John Cooney catches direct.
And John Cooney, high long ball. That's a super score by John Cooney.
Ooh.
What a score. John Cooney's first score of the day, but you can notice when the goalkeepers have that breeze, sir, they want to get the play started quickly again.
Quick puck out to Cooney, 30 yards out, caught the ball, turned over his shoulder and as hard as he could, straight over the bar.
2:17 Sarsfields, 1:19 for Craughwell, 1-2 with Stephen O'Halloran. Goes out then to Ryan Howley. Ryan Howley in the wing back position. Goes infield with this one. Makes it nearly a 50-50 ball though. Well taken though by Kevin Malloy. Kevin Malloy gets it off then to Patrick Monaghan, who's up in the forward line. Good play by Patrick Monaghan. Good run after Kieran Neen. Kieran Neen is a goal chance here if he wants to go for it. He flashes it over the bar.
Great score. He was thinking.
Yeah, he was thinking. Great run by Patrick Monaghan. And 1:13 now behind the name of Kieran Neen. We're level again. 2:17 to 1:20. Puck out by Sarsfields is caught by Mark Horton. Mark Horton to Oisin Quirk. Yeah. Oisin Quirk gets it inside to Adam Clark. Adam Clark back to Oisin Quirk again. Oisin Quirk from the centre forward position. Oisin Quirk high. He likes it. The umpires like it. They do. Oisin Quirk over the bar. Sarsfields are irate about it, but Oisin Quirk puts it over the bar. The score stands, and Oisin Quirk gets his first score of the contest for half-time. Looks like Tiernan Lean may have... Did he pull a hammer, perhaps? Half-time then, in the extra-time period, it is Sarsfields, 1 goal and 21 points. Sorry, it is Craughwell, I should say. 1 goal and 21 points. It's Sarsfields 2-17. A quick summary, sir. Still anyone's game.
It's anyone's game. I've feeling that Lean is at number 9 there. He's after pulling something, hamstring. I don't know how bad he is. It's anyone's game, but you'd have to say that Craughwell are that little bit kind of fresher looking and kind of they have more legs.
Now, they have the breeze to come.
They have the breeze to come. They're up a point. You'd imagine they should drive on, but like Sarsfields are never out of it either. Like, and definitely Joseph Cooney is a turbo loss now. And you're going to see lads getting cramps and that from all over the place. A lucky break is going to win it now. It's anyone's game. I don't see it going to penalties. I just have a feeling that someone is going to... I prefer someone pushed on and actually won it. Absolutely.
So come back to us for the second half then of extra time. Here with us in association with Galway GA TV, Stream Sport and Galway Bay FM. Still only very little between them. It at half time. In extra time is Craughwell 121, Sarsfields 217. So then we're back for the final instalment, or will it be? Will it be the dreaded penalty shootout? 1 goal and 21 points for Craughwell, 217 for Sarsfields. It's interesting that Craughwell actually outscored Sarsfields by 1.4-3 in that first half of extra time. Now the sub coming on for Sarsfields. Looks like Alan Ward is the man that's coming in, and he's replacing Michael Hanlon. So Gucci, as they call him, is in. Craughwell with the breeze. Just watching the Tiernan Lean come out, lads. Yeah, he's on the field of play. We thought he might have been cramp in that at the end of the first half of extra time. Tom Monaghan, what a score into the breeze now by Tom Monaghan. Gets Craughwell off to a flyer at the start of the second half. Good score.
Yeah, I'd expect him to come right into it now, because you're going to find he's very, very fit. He'll kind of keep covering the ground. He's playing more or less as a wing forward. He's out midfield, really.
Oh, shortage puck out to Fergus Dealey, who's under all sorts of pressure. Does well, though, to hold off the would-be challengers. Gets the pass off to Alex Kinnear. And Alex Kinnear goes in now to Jeremy McCorry. Jeremy McCorry has the height advantage over Jared O'Halloran. But O'Halloran showed his cuteness, wins the ball and goes downfield. Long ball downfield. Tiernan Lean is running for the ball with John Cooney. But John Cooney, the Sarsfield centre back, does well. Gives a dummy to go one way, then comes up along the sideline on the stand side of the field. Gets the hand pass off then to Leon Kinnear. 122 Craughwell, 217 for Sarsfields. Craughwell putting fierce pressure on Kinnear, forcing him back the field. Sarsfields playing into the breeze for the second half of extra time. Ball nearly taken by Alan Callan at centre half back, flicked away from him. Alan Callan, the Mark Horton tries to go down on it. The man that eventually does get it into his hands and flicks it out to get Craughwell up the field. Oisin Quirk is on the ball, wearing 19, strikes a long high ball up to the 2-man full forward line. Where will this break? It won't break because it'll be caught superbly out there by Darren Morrissey. Out comes Darren, half held up, but does well to get the hand pass off then to Dealey, and Dealey goes back to Keady, the goalkeeper, and Kieran Dolan comes out. It's about trusting the process here, sir,
that's
isn't
for
it?
sure. And if you break it down,
yeah,
to be fair to them, they've worked it well up to Kinnear.
Well, yeah, Kinnear. One Kinnear to another as Alex goes long, looking for Jim the courage to come out in front. It broke it down. Who's onto the break ball? Mark Horton gets the initial touch, and the referee spots an infringement, free out for Craughwell.
He was fouled just coming to the ball. Horton is actually playing very, very well. He's picked full back, but he's more or less out in the half back line, and Cannon is kind of gone back centre back or full back.
This is going to be a massive win for whoever wins it, isn't it? Because you're going to have massive momentum.
Well, the momentum now and the flow is definitely going Craughwell's way at this moment in time.
Conor Gilligan looks like he's coming off. Is it for a temporary? Oh, it's Tiernan Lean. Conor Gilligan is going in.
Lean pulled the hamstring there, lads.
Yeah. He's had a fine game as well,
yeah,
Tiernan Lean.
Player.
So Tiernan Lean makes his way gingerly to the sideline. 122 Craughwell, which is 25 points. Sarsfields 217, which is 23. Kieran Lean coming back to take this free on his own 45 metre line. That'll give you an idea of the strength of the breeze. We were wondering had it died a bit. Kieran Lean actually collapses as he takes the free. The free goes wide. Kieran Lean remains down.
Something. There's no one near him now, to be fair. He's just taking the free.
He just collapsed after taking the free. Seemed to pick up an injury of some sort.
Kind of reached.
Yeah. He's just explaining to the physio who's come out where it is. Is it an ankle? Maybe an ankle. Hopefully he's okay.
It could be a calf, mustn't do, because he kind of reached for the ball. It's hard to know.
The management team of Craughwell have refound a different position that they didn't have at the start of the game. Don't forget, 4 of the Craughwell management team sent off on straight red cards. We hope Kieran Lean is alright, sir, because they don't need him to be lost to them.
Yeah, he'll be a big loss. The trouble is that if he pulls a hamstring, he could be gone for the next day. That's the biggest trouble. That's
if there is a next day. Joseph Cooney, of course, will say the same thing. I had to come in and come out as well. Sarsfields go to the bench again. Evan Cox looks like he could be coming in.
What is it, 25 to 23, is that right?
Yeah, 25 2 point ball game. Nigel Kelly is ready to come in if he's needed.
Yeah, you're going to have fellas coming on and off, lads. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a puck out for Sarsfields.
I tell you, the 2 respective club secretaries will be busy getting all the things
slips.
right. Yeah, here comes Evan Cox in, and it's Adam Donoghue that he's coming in for. So we still wait to see the injury to Kieran Lean. He's standing now, thankfully. Just as he was taking the free, and just seemed to hit the ground awkwardly. I don't know, did he roll the ankle or whatever? Again,
there was no one near him. I'd say he has to come off, lads, because there was no one near him and he went over completely. You could be right, it could be an ankle injury.
Trying to put weight on it there, but that's an awful blow.
Jeepers, he'd be a loss.
He's a loss now. Off he comes, and it's Nigel Kelly that goes back in for Kieran Lean. What a game he's had. 113 he scored in the championship.
Fine young player.
Or in today's game, what am I saying?
Fine young player.
Yeah, he scored 25 points coming into the championship already.
Well, he's kind of been the player of the championship so far, hasn't he? Kind of a new player, anyway, a new face.
He's certainly put his hand up.
New kid on the block.
122 Craughwell, 217 for Sarsfields.
Sarsfields need a score.
Kieran Dolan then takes the puck out. We have 5 minutes on the clock, but there'll be a bit injury time there after that last passage of play. Ball breaks. Alex Kinnear is onto it. Alex Kinnear makes a little bit of a run inside. Alex Kinnear striking off the left-hand side in towards the post. Hit it well.
That's a great
the umpire
score.
likes it. That's a great score, is right.
Great score.
His first of the day, would you believe, comes 5 minutes into the second half of extra time.
Yeah, but he has that ability on his left side.
122 Craughwell, 218 for Sarsfields. Puck out down the top of Tom Monaghan. Tom Monaghan was deemed to have fouled Darragh Donoghue there.
Just a little flick on him.
Darragh Donoghue's had a busy day running after Tom Monaghan.
It is a hard job.
It is a hard job, is right. He picks himself up gingerly as well.
And he's wondering where Tom is.
As I said, these lads will sleep tonight. Well, probably some of them won't, with regrets, I'm sure. 5:49 gone on the clock. 122 Craughwell, 218 for Sarsfields. John Cooney takes the free, huge free, in around the house.
Yeah,
is there a free? There is. Kevin Cooney was fouled under that dropping ball, and suddenly the advantage that Craughwell had of 2 points is about to be gone.
Yeah, great free by John Cooney. He looked up and pinned it across the pitch more or less to Kevin's side. It's hard to mark Kevin when he's under the ball because he's trying to lasso him.
I don't want to mention penalties again, but are we heading there?
Could happen.
Kevin Cooney to take the free outside the 20-metre line to equalise the ball game again. Kevin Cooney puts it where the doctor ordered.
4 or 5 minutes left, lads.
2 goals and 8 points now for Kevin Cooney.
It's an intriguing game, to be fair, now to both teams.
Yeah, 122 Craughwell.
Fast puck out here for Craughwell.
219 for
Back
Sarsfields.
to the goalie, and he's go along.
Yeah. Stephen O'Halloran goes long with the breeze behind him. Going to drop around the semicircle area to the other half of the field. Knocked out by Adam Clark, who's onto it for Craughwell. Leon Kinnear is the man that's onto it for Sarsfields. Gets the pass off to Alex Kinnear, who's covering an ocean of ground in this game. Alex Kinnear getting away from 2 would-be challenges. Comes in field, gets it off then to Leon Kinnear, who's had a fair game as well, in fairness to him. Leon looks upfield to see what's on. Gets it into Kevin Cooney. Lovely touch on the stick initially. He's going to take on the shot over the shoulder from the 45-metre line in towards the goal. The umpire is not happy. It's gone wide.
I was just going to say, God, we'll be able to score from there on the sideline over his shoulder.
Sarsfields have hit 16 wides in the contest as Stephen O'Halloran takes the puck out, goes route 1 again. 7 minutes 20 seconds gone in the second half of extra time. Great catch by Adam Clark from the puck out, wins the free.
Yeah, he's played well, lads. Clark, he's strong, but again, he's not a rookie. Like, he's been around for a good while. Strong on the ball, well led to take a shot, and very good in the air.
They've got to kick off the bench, in fairness.
Yeah, Tom Monaghan will take these frees now, and he'll be accurate as well now, to be fair to him.
So Tom Monaghan then. Kieran Dean has gone off with that injury after hitting 1 goal and 13 points.
He's not a bad substitute to take a free, though.
No. So then, Prendergast is also another free taker. Niall tells us here as Tom Monaghan takes the free. Prendergast gone off injured as well, but Tom Monaghan steps up to the breach.
Point up for Craughwell.
123 for Craughwell, which is 26. Sarsfields 219, which is 25. 8 minutes of the second half of extra time have been played. There'll be a few minutes extra as well for the injury. John Cooney goes up, brings it to the deck. Who's onto the break ball though? In the middle of the field exactly. Alex Kinnear is in around the house. Conor Gilligan is trying to bring it forward. Alex Kinnear tries to win it. Ball breaks. Who's onto it? Every ball has been contested with man and might as the ball eventually is won by Craughwell. Tom Monaghan tried to get away from his player, but the ball goes out over the line.
It's a line ball for Craughwell from here. And Sarsfields are fighting for it. But
absolutely, there was a host. There was nearly 7, 8 to 10 players contesting that break ball. Tom Monaghan to take the line ball.
He's good at these now too. He's in around the house.
Yeah, he's on the halfway line exactly.
Another score for Craughwell now would be a big one. Sarsfields are hanging in just a point down.
Stand side the field in Kenny Park, striking up to the scoreboard end, doesn't go that far, and it's intercepted, and down the field again come Sarsfields. The ball breaks inside and Jeremy McCorry's inside. Can he get the pass off to Kevin Cooney? Oh, great defending, knocked away from him. Excellent defensive play.
Gagan, I think, got back there.
It was Gagan that did so well to intercept that ball. That was a vital piece of interception by Conor Gagan, and it could have saved the day for Craughwell, who come up the field.
Bounce of a
Leon
ball
Kinnear
there.
allows it to bounce. Who's going to get onto this ball? It's 123 for Craughwell. Sarsfields 219, free out for Sarsfields. Excellent piece of defending
2 minutes
by
extra
Conor
time.
Gagan.
Great Gagan, like, he came on as a sub, but he's a big strong man and he threw himself there to get in the way. It could be the win of it, but still anyone's game.
Stop Kevin Cooney getting onto it.
Here comes here comes Dolan.
Kieran Dolan, 123 Craughwell. Sarsfields 219. Kieran Dolan drives a long ball up the field again. Up they go for Ryan Howley, breaks it down. Conor Gilligan tries to get a touch on it. Sarsfields tries to keep it alive. Ian Fox is in there. Alex Kinnear is in there. Flicked out though to Tom Monaghan, and Tom Monaghan is onto it, and Tom Monaghan gets a little bit of space in the wing back position.
Man, he'll settle.
Tom Monaghan controlling the ball on the stick and then drives it up the field. To no one in particular what that might do. We have played the 10 minutes and we're now into the additional 2 minutes of extra time at the end of extra time, if you follow me. 123 Craughwell, 219 for Sarsfields as Leon Kinnear is a target with that short ball out, but he doesn't get it into hand, and now it's won by Ryan Howley for Craughwell. Ryan Howley off to Oisin Quirk. What do you think of pulling the trigger? Oisin Quirk off the left, he's happy. Oisin Quirk puts it high, and Oisin Quirk puts it over the bar. His second off the bench. Craughwell have got a reaction off the bench, sir.
Yeah, they have. You have to say they're working well off the bench. Very good score.
124 Craughwell, 219 Sarsfields. 27 points to 25. Craughwell lead by 2. 10:45 played on the clock. We'll be going to 12.
Yeah, but
in terms of time.
Dead yet, no,
Alex Kinnear is on the ball. Alex Kinnear goes up along the wing and finding it's Gucci Ward. that's on the ball, or Evan Cox that's on the ball. Yes, it is to John Cooney. John Cooney's inside to Jimmy McCarry. A goal! By McCarry! Jimmy McCarry.
They're never dead. They're never dead, lads. That's a fantastic goal.
John Cooney had moved upfield after Jimmy McCarry. What a goal!
And pass anyone's game. God, Sean, you could still be right. This would still go to penalties. Unreal.
Evan Cox was involved in the build-up there as well. 3:19 for Sarsfields. 1:24 for Craughwell, 11:26 played on the clock.
Long high ball.
This game is on this puck out. Adam Clark does well to win it, breaks to the deck. Who's on to Fergus Steely under pressure. Ball is on the 20-metre line. Craughwell need to keep it alive. 1:24 to 3:19. Ball is still alive back there. A host of players on the inside the 13-metre line. Pearson Burke tries to pick it up, breaks away from him. Adam Clark has a goal chance. Goal! Adam Clark, goal! It's raining goals in
God
Kenny
Almighty.
Park.
Oh, fantastic score.
Adam Clark finishes the ball to the back of the net from that ruckus, or that ruck ball. 2:24 for Craughwell, 3:19 for Sarsfields. You couldn't script it, sir.
No, like this is unreal. Sarsfield's still fighting, but you'd imagine it's Craughwell's game now. After a complete great score here, ball broke to them, back of the net.
It's all over. It's all over.
Craughwell
you
are through.
could not script it, as Cyril Farrell says. Craughwell finished with 2:24 on the board. Sarsfields finished with 3:19 on the board. Makes sense of that. A goal at either last attack. Craughwell lived to fight another day. Your heart would go out to Sarsfields, in fairness. There might have been 4 red cards for the management team of Craughwell. But my God, what a game.
Well, first of all, you'd have to say congratulate to both teams.
Yes.
It was a fantastic game of hurling. As it went on, it got better and better and better. And Sarsfields died with their boots on. I suppose ran out of a little bit of steam. But like when they got the goal there, when Cooney got the ball hand passed in, you'd imagine that was the game for Sarsfields. But fair play to Craughwell, down the pitch again, got a breaking ball. And Quirk, you'd have to say both teams, especially Craughwell, they got great results of their subs. Like Quirk got a goal and 2 points, I think. Gagan came on, big
Adam
strong.
Clark,
Adam Clark,
they got the goal, yeah.
But there's a great score. They got, Sarsfields will be kind of
they got a knot off their bench,
they'll be kicking themselves, but like it was that kind of a game. Like Adam Clark got 1-1 and Oisín Quirk got 2 points. So like it's a lot to get off bench, but they're not rookies, really, to be fair. The young fellas from Craughwell have been impressive this year. Like when I say young fellas, I'm talking about Prendergast, the Leans, these fellas, they're the new kind of names on the block, and they're very good hurlers. It's a big breakthrough for Craughwell. They are still unbeaten in the championship, which is a big thing for them. Like, it's a great win for them. It's tough looking Sarsfields to go that way, because it looked like Sarsfields' game when Joseph Cooney came on the second half, and for that 15 or 70 minutes when he was on, they were taking over. His hamstring or whatever it is went again, and then Craughwell came finish very strong in ordinary time. Craughwell looked that little bit fitter, but still, like with 5 seconds left, it was Sarsfields were gone to the front with that last goal, and then Sarsfields come back. It's a thrill a minute. Look, at your heart to go out to any team that loses.
Absolutely, and they'll have regrets about so much in that game. But look, at fair play to Craughwell in the end. So it finishes after extra time in the first of the Forvis Mazars Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals. My God, if the rest of them live up to this, we'll have a long weekend. 2:24 for Craughwell, 3:19 for Sarsfields. Craughwell advance to their first county championship semi-final since 2021. It finishes in a victory for Craughwell. Our thanks to Cyril on co-commentary, and come back to us for the second game live here on Stream Sport after this. Sent to Tiernan Lean. He thought about going long and then just controlled it on the stick to make sure he put it in right, looking for and trying to find Adrian Prendergast, who does well. Slipped by Kevin Hines. Adrian Prendergast is on the ball. He's a runner inside if he lays it off. He's still on the ball though, has the shot in towards the goal, and he finishes it to the striking into the scoreboard end here in Kenny Park and Athenry. The breeze behind him. Kieran Lean makes absolute so far for the men of Sarsfields. Standing over the free, makes absolutely no mistake. Jamie Ryan, he's fouled. We were playing the advantage. Jamie Ryan's going to have a shot to nothing in the sense that he knows with the breeze advantage. Pierce McGurk takes that sharp puck out, and eventually Sarsfields get it into Kevin Cooney, who's gone out to the centre forward channel, and he gets away from Alan Callan with consummate ease. Lovely play by Kevin Cooney, thought laying off the pass, he's gone a long way, has the shot, goes through the goalkeeper. 20-metre free that has been moved in by Brian Keoghan to the centre of the goal. Would he go low? No, he puts it over. No, Kenny Park. 40 minutes into the opening half, so Kieran Lean with the 65 after that goal attempt was deflected out, and Kieran Lean puts it high from the back then to Jamie Ryan, very deep as we say in the number 11 position, striking from out the country off his left hand side. That's a super score by Jamie Ryan. He's playing into the breeze, and 1/4 of Craughwell playing with the breeze. Jamie Ryan gets onto a break ball again from the middle of the field, and he just strikes it and puts it
deep. Now usually what will happen is a wing forward or someone will come back and mark him, or else
ball inside, and suddenly in oceans of space is Conor Gilligan, who should be able to top that. He's up there, but John Cooney got that ball and then he was hooked, and this now is turning from what could have been a ball gone down the field at the other end to Darragh McCartan. So Kevin Cooney taking the free, striking it and just hitting it off one post.
A big turnaround, because you'd expect Kevin Cooney to ram this over the bar.
He's in the centre forward position, you could say, on the 45-metre line, dead straight. 6 minutes of additional time period at the end of this opening half.
Make more hay while the wind blows.
Yeah, the wind blows is right. Extend the lead again.
Another one here now.
Yeah, Kieran Lean with the free on the 45-metre line.
Yeah.
Lovely strike of the Fergus Steely. Gets the hand pass off then to Paddy McCorry. Suddenly it opens. It's Joseph Cooney that's on at half time. Who else is Paddy McCorry? Strikes high and also ends up on the deck, but the man that picks it up is John Cooney. John Cooney plays a nice ball into Kevin Cooney. Kevin Cooney has Joseph on his left shoulder if he goes out from the three Cooney brothers combining, and Joseph, nice little hand pass back to Kevin Cooney. Suddenly he's in on the 20-metre line. He's going to go for goal and into the back of the net.
The ref. Does he see him?
Oh, Darragh McCartan is the player that's down. Line ball, that's a super score. So he's worked the ball the far side of the field. Ian Fox striking from under the stand, and Ian Fox puts it high, puts it over the bar. Good reply again, initially, but John Cooney that gets the hand pass off to brother Joseph, the elder statesman of the Cooney. Joseph Cooney from the halfway line, striking it with precision.
There's a puck out on short.
And just straight to Ian Fox, and Ian Fox takes it, says thanks very much. And from the 45-metre line, puts it on him though, comes out to Kieran Lean. Kieran Lean turning on to his right, turns well, strikes. From that free, he's inside the halfway line, just as he strikes it, on his way, and Kevin Cooney puts it high, puts it over the bar, and followed him all the way back to Monaghan. But the pass is misplaced to Paddy McCorry. That could be a giveaway score. Paddy McCorry puts it high, puts it over the bar, and straight away Sarsfields are onto it like a flash. Adam Donoghue has a chance to put the ball over the bar off the left-hand side, and he does just that, despite the little bit of space for a shooting opportunity. Jeremy McCorry, even on the back foot, did well to get it over the bar. Lovely score, his second of the day. A small bit?
A little bit, but it's still there.
Not going to come home dry. All breaks, kicked along the ground there. Mark Horan goes over to try and tie it up, but it's misplaced. In comes Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy spoons it high and puts
it. At least Johnny can kind of drill it low enough and go for it.
He's inside the 65-metre line, just outside the 45-metre line, drills it lower, and he gets the mention extra time.
You could.
It's a result on the day, don't forget. Kieran Lean brings us back to a 1-point ball.
Going from kind of right to left.
So Kieran Lean now about 35 metres out, striking. What a strike!
You know, could come right into the game now is Tom Monaghan, because he's been kind of, for him, relatively quiet.
Gets it off to Tiernan Lean. Tiernan Lean has a chance to put over the first score and extra. See a match from the stands, but we're about to find out from a couple of viewpoint as Kevin Cooney puts that ball over the bar.
Yeah, well, it's one
of extra time first period. Kevin Cooney takes on the shot after his hand pass to him. Kevin Cooney. So Kieran Lean with this free, very close to the one he took a few minutes ago, inside the 65-metre line. He's happier with Kieran Dolan.
John Cooney catches direct.
And John Cooney, high long ball. That's a super score by John Cooney. What a score. John Cooney's first score of the day, but you can notice a good one after Kieran Lean. Kieran Lean is a goal chance here if he wants to go for it. He flashes it over the bar. Back to Oisin Quirk again. Oisin Quirk from the centre forward position. Oisin Quirk high, he likes. At the end of the first half of extra time, Tom Monaghan, what a score. Takes a little bit of a run inside. Alex Kinnear striking off the left-hand side in towards the post, hit it well. The free outside the 20-metre line to equalise the ball game again. Kevin Cooney puts it where the doctor ordered.
4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, Pendergast is also another free taker. Niall tells us here as Tom Monaghan. Quirk, what do you think of pulling the trigger? Roisin Quirk off the left. He's happy. Roisin Quirk on the ball. Alex Kinnear goes up along the wing and finding it's Gucci Ward. That's on the ball, or Evan Cox that's on the ball. Yes, it is to John Cody. John Cody's inside to Jimmy McCarry. A goal! By
Goal!
McCarry! He's on the 20-metre line. Craughwell need to keep it alive. 124 to 319. Ball is still alive back there. A host of players on the inside the 13-metre line. Pearson Burke tries to pick it up. Breaks away from him.